But when I look around and I think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days. I won't complain. But when I look around and I think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days. I won't complain. But when I look around and I think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days.
I done called the police because I'm doing a refund. A refund is due unto me. Don't feel like I've just been abused out here today. God is pleased like this. You can't do the saints like this. Boys, I don't even know if I'm gonna sit out here telling the police. I'm gonna sit out here telling the police. I'm doing a refund. Because I'm doing one of me. How you gonna fix it? You done messed me up. Did y'all just visit? I done called the police because I'm doing a refund. A refund is due unto me. Don't feel like I've just been abused out here today. God is pleased like this. You can't do the saints like this. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Close the doors, close the doors, close the doors. I just seen it, Thetis. I just seen it. Close the doors, close the doors, close the doors. Everybody ain't welcome tonight. Everybody is not welcome. No, you cannot come in here tonight. Don't come up in here talking mess. Don't come up in here. That's enough, baby. It's hot enough. Turn the water off. Did you rinse that football cup? Don't come up in here with no mess. Don't come in here trying to be shady. Don't come in here. We see Uncle Orangey. He's already with the shits early. He is with it. I'm here for it. I've had some good days. I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days. All right, y'all. Welcome to an edition of SWAC Saturday. I am your host, none other than SheLovesThee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't come up in here with no mess now. Don't y'all come up in here with no mess. I mean, you guys come in here, but don't come with the mess. Because if you come with the mess, you might get kicked. All right. I'm sending a prayer, thoughts and prayers, of course, to Corey C., his family, friends, 1400 Club, He was laid to rest today. So sending our condolences. There is also another Jackson State great that passed away. Let me pull it up. He was a 2007 SWAC champ, wide receiver, Terrence Jones. So I'm going to pull that up as well. So condolences, of course, to Terrence Jones. Just set it down on the table, babe. Set it down on the table. Did you put milk in mine?
I didn't put milk in it yet.
Oh, okay. So I'm just going to have a moment of silence.
Stop.
And of course, condolences to his friends and family as well.
Stir it up nice and good.
So it's cold outside, y'all. I was definitely getting ready to wear my onesie again. That's how cold it is outside. It's just cold and all kind of snow all on the ground. And Braxton made me a cup of hot chocolate.
Yeah.
So we got some stuff we got to talk about. You know, we have some stuff that we have to talk about because the SWAC is very competitive this year. Very competitive. You know, I'll say that on the women's side, it's more competitive maybe than the men's side. Any given Saturday or Thursday for SWAC women, you don't know who's going to do what, you know? Well, you have a good idea, but you just never know, right? And then on the men's side, I think there's a little bit more separation going on. So of course we have SWAC women's basketball first. Bethune-Cookman fell to Alabama State 60-78. This is one of those things where, because all of the basketball teams will be in Atlanta, you can see a lot of upsets in the tournament. You know, if one off day, and that can be taken advantage of in terms of who wins that tournament. So just because the front runner is the front runner, that doesn't mean that they can't lose to somebody that's at the bottom, and so forth. And of course, in during the season, you would like to see your team to execute and stand out, because some of the things that you see during the season in terms of like turnovers or inability to hold leads, missed layups, Those are things that bite you in the butt in the tournament. If you're repeating during the regular season, it's going to be a problem and it's going to be exploited during the tournament. Who we upsetting besides the fade? Oh goodness! All right, so I'm gonna read the Lord, Thetis took my breath away with that statement. Let me go ahead and read these scores. Thetis is messy. All right, let's get these scores on out of here. All right, so Bethune-Cookman lost to Alabama State. Alabama State is 6-3 in the SWAC, so you know they're competitive. SWAC Bethune-Cookman is kind of struggling. They're 1-8 in the SWAC. Top performers: Jay Brooks from Bethune-Cookman had 12 points. S. Reed from Alabama State had 16 points and 3 steals. Southern. Now this is a huge game right here. Huge game for a myriad of reasons. Number one, Southern, Alcorn State, and Alabama A&M are at the top 3 in terms of who wins, who loses. Those are the top 3 on the women's side. Oh Lord. And so Southern was comfortably in the lead, and then Southern lost to Alcorn State today, 69-56. That's a pretty dominant win by Alcorn State. Jay Tate from Southern had 15 points and 12 rebounds. M. Hunkin Clater had 17 points and 6 rebounds. We're going to look at the standings, but I believe that it's in between Southern, Alcorn State, and Alabama A&M. I know Alabama A&M lost to, I believe they lost to Valley, but they're currently 8-1 in the SWAC because they've played 9 games versus Alcorn State, who's only played 8 games. So right now, that means that Alabama A&M is in first place, Alcorn State would be in second, and Southern would be in third. Arkansas Pine Bluff versus Mississippi Valley. Baby, Valley ain't playing no games. Valley ain't playing with y'all. I'm scared of Valley. I'm not going to lie to you. Those Valley women are playing hard. These are not just giveaway games. You know you're going to walk out with a win. This is not Valley's not that team. They are 3-5 in the SWAC, but a lot of their games came down to less than 5 to 10 points, maybe even less than that. Like this particular game, Arkansas Pine Bluff versus Valley. Arkansas Pine Bluff pulled out a win 68-66. 4-5 in the SWAC for UAPB, 3-5 for Valley. Top performers, I think that's an I. I Bowen had 21 points and 3 steals from UAPB. A. Jefferson had 18 points, 10 rebounds from Mississippi Valley. Grambling. Oh, Grambling. Dear Grambling fell to Jackson State Lady Tigers. Tigers versus Tigers fight, 55-61. Grambling is now 3-4 overall in the SWAC. Jackson State is 4-5 in the SWAC. Wait till tomorrow night. You're going to be fussing. What are we going to be fussing about? Who else did you take off of our roster? Who else did you grab out the transfer portal from Jackson State? Who else you grab out the transfer portal, G? Y'all, Alcorn done grabbed another one about the transfer portal from Jackson State. Oh, Lord. See who else you done grabbed up out the portal? Swacking a fool. Big time breaking news tomorrow. G and J State collab. Who you having on your podcast? Sir, don't be doing that. Over there being messy. Why are you still calling them a J State collab if they're Alcornite now? See how you being messy? You ain't doing right now, G. You ain't doing right. Or is this lying ass Al? He lying. Is this lying ass Al? G and J State collab. It's not a player. Who is it? A coach? I know good and damn well you ain't interviewing none of our coaches. It's not a player. Who is it? I don't know who he talking about. God only knows who G talking about. I should have screen recorded when they lost the UAPB. I was being nice. I should have screen recorded it so I could have used it all for the rest of the foreseeable future. They done deleted the video now. Remind me to never take it easy on G, because he ain't going to take it easy on us. All right. So anyway, Grambling lost to Jackson State 61-55. Jay Cotton with her 15 points. All right, Jay Cotton. Jay Cotton was clutching them last 2 minutes. She was getting back-to-back buckets. A. Murray of Grambling had 15 points. I'm going to just put it like this. We had got our asses towed out the frame on, what was it, Thursday? Ooh, we got beat to sleep. Came out with a win. But let's just keep it a buck. A win is a win. 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 Ladies, we're going to have to clean up on them turnovers, clean up on those passing lanes and the turnovers, and we got to rebound the ball offensively and defensively. You got to go up there and get it. You got to. But this was a good win for Jackson State. Way to bounce back. We have a pretty decent stretch. I feel like Valley might be a trap game. Why would you say that? Why would Unc say that? You know what I need to this? Do y'all add liquor to hot chocolate? Is that a thing? Can I add some brown liquor? Let's go, who, Tiger Nation? Let's go from last year's on Grambling team. You're going to be mad tomorrow. Who going to be mad? Why would I be mad? Why would I be mad? I'm not a person that get mad. Hey, Mr. Ford.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Good. Up in here looking at Unc being messy. Ooh, Unc she being messy. Uncle, he said earlier, he said the grass ain't greener. The grass ain't greener on the other side. What are you doing?
Listen, now Unc's out of New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
Listen, did y'all see that the U.S. World Report did a major article this week on New Orleans? They talked about the migration of people out of New Orleans. New Orleans has a new mayor. She's Hispanic. She has connections to Hillary Clinton. Did you see that? Y'all got to read that. it kind of made me sad, but I mean, it's a long article, but it's real interesting. It's about the city of New Orleans. Because to me, New Orleans is a SWAC city. I call that a SWAC city now. But y'all got to read that article. It came out this week. You might have put
how they basically
people are leaving New Orleans. It's like they pointed out New Orleans hadn't been right since Hurricane Katrina. Then they said COVID-19 really hurt New Orleans, and they got this new mayor. She started out in I want to say television. She was like a broadcaster for television, but she's a SMU graduate. She's a Southern Miss graduate. No, not Southern Miss. Southern Methodist. She's a Southern Methodist graduate. She interned for Hillary Clinton. You got to read it. I wish you could pull it up. It's called yeah.
It was okay. So this is, we all know it's proven. It's proven that the levees were
blown up.
Blown up, meaning they were going to fail, right?
Yeah.
But I guess in order to basically only flood certain parts of the city, they were strategically blown up on purpose, right? Then on top of that, they waited to get the National Guard out there. They were slow in response. Then FEMA, and then there was a mass migration. Is that what you would call it?
You mean out of New Orleans?
Yes, out of New Orleans.
Out of that's what the article is about.
I wonder if it was probably like 60,000 people. How many?
Oh, they said they was losing. They told out in the article. That's why I wanted you to pull it up. If you could pull that article up, it's called it's something like the migration out of New Orleans. It's from World News Report. And listen, let me apologize. Hey, Miss Whitley. Hey, what about is Brandy on here?
Miss Mary. I saw Miss Mary and Miss.
Hey, Miss Mary. Miss Mary is FAMU, right? Hey, Miss Mary. Yeah, these rattlers rolling up here right now. Hey, Miss Mary. What about Dr. Kanisha? Is she on here?
I seen Dr. Kanisha earlier on Twitter, but I don't know if she's in here.
Okay. Dr. Kanisha. Hey, what about Lady T? Is Lady T on here?
Yes, she is.
Hey, Lady T, how you doing? Hey, everybody. Listen, I was watching the film from Charlotte today. Y'all had like a blizzard, didn't you? Did y'all get 6 inches of snow? What y'all get?
10 inches.
Y'all got 10 inches? Because y'all look like y'all was under a blizzard.
Yes. Mr. Ford,
I saw it on the Weather Channel.
They shut down 85 North.
Oh, they did?
You know where Kannapolis is?
Yeah, no
There was an accident on 85 North, like right around Kannapolis exit. And they had to call out the National Guard. There's 100 cars that are stuck on the interstate. The crash was probably 2 or 3, but then everybody started getting stuck.
Yeah, I was watching the Weather Channel. They did a whole thing from Charlotte. And man, y'all was getting it. But now listen, aren't y'all getting snow tomorrow?
A little bit.
Okay. So you got 10 inches today?
10 inches today. I want to say Kannapolis got close to 12 to 13. In Greensboro, it's probably like 6 or 7 or 8 inches.
Okay.
I've been prepared since the last one.
Oh, and let me say this to you. I forgot to say this. Southern lost one of their greats too. Frank Pitts. When I was a kid, Frank Pitts and Otis Taylor were the wide receivers for the Kansas City Chiefs. Frank was Southern University, was originally from Atlanta. Otis Taylor was Prairie View. And Frank died, I think this week or last week. But Frank Pitts, he was a championship wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs. They won the Super Bowl 1970. They beat the Minnesota Vikings. He was an all-time great at Southern. Now I don't know if he played for Coach Mumford or not. Hey, you Southern people, did Frank Pitts play for Coach Mumford? Because I'm not sure. But he was all-time great. He did over 10 years in the NFL. Yeah, he passed. I was trying to think, was it somebody else? I think that was, I think that was the only one I remember. And the other thing I wanted to tell you,
it says that he played his collegiate football career at Southern University.
Right, he did. He was from Atlanta, Georgia. He went to Archer High School here in Atlanta. He played for the Kansas City Chiefs. He played in, I think he was in 2 Super Bowls. He was in the 66. He was in the first Super Bowl when Kansas City played the Green Bay Packers, which they lost. Then he comes back and he plays in Super Bowl 4 and they won it. But he was an all-time great. Yeah, his name was Frank Pitts. He was a wide receiver. That's right. Thank you, right there. It was Lamont. Lamont from the Sanford and Son died. Yeah, that's Tiger Nation. That's right, Lamont. Yep. Yep, Lamont. You know Lamont. Was it Desmond Wilson? Damon Wilson. That was his name. Yeah, he died.
Kansas City Chiefs had Buck Buchanan from Grambling.
Right. That's right. And Buck Buchanan went number 1 in the draft. I don't know if it was 63 or 64. He went number 1 to the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFL. He was actually from, Buck Buchanan was from Birmingham. Buck Buchanan had a sister that went to what we call Clark College. You know, they call it Clark Atlanta now. But he had a sister went there. Yeah. It was Buck Buchanan and a guy named Ernie Ladd. They called him the Big Cat. Yeah, Ernie went to the San Diego Chargers. Then he ended up with the Kansas City Chiefs with Buck and them. Now, eventually, Ernie makes a lot of money in that professional wrestling. And then he had a son that played for Grambling. Yeah.
Grambling. Dear Grambling, Mr.
Dear Grambling, baby.
Oh, Grambling.
Yes. Yeah. Now, the guy that was on
you going too many different directions.
You know how I am, baby. You know I'm like that.
So let's go back to New Orleans.
Yeah. Did you put the article up? Were you able to find the article? Just put in migration from New Orleans World News Report. It's you got to read it too. It's extensive. It's kind of had me kind of depressed a little bit. And then, but then it was interesting about the new mayor. Like I said, she's a.
It says Louisiana is one of the fastest shrinking states.
There it is. That's it.
Experiencing significant population loss. The New Orleans metro area has seen the biggest population loss nationwide among those with at least 500,000 residents. Louisianans leave bordering states and counties due to factors like affordability, education opportunities, weather, climate change, and health outcomes. Immigrants have played a crucial role in rebuilding New Orleans, particularly during the post-Katrina recovery efforts. However, the Trump administration's immigration policies have raised concerns about the future stability of undocumented residents and immigrants in the state. Cost of living, insurance, and infrastructure upgrades have made it difficult for skilled and working age adults to afford housing and find jobs in New Orleans. And then, tourism's not like what it used to be.
Right.
So that's probably putting a damper on things too. But I didn't see. You said it was World News Report.
I think it was World News Report put that out. But listen, did you see the part about the new mayor? Read a little bit about the mayor.
Now, her being Hispanic, that's kind of. Her name is Helena. Is it Helena Moreno?
Marino or something like that.
She's a Mexican born. Mm, let me figure it out. Immigrant Helena Moreno is New Orleans' first Hispanic mayor.
Yeah, right.
She was born in Mexico?
I think so. And her parents were. There was something about a
She was
dad
born
and a
in
mom.
Veracruz, Mexico.
Huh?
It says that she was born in Veracruz, Mexico. Her
Yeah,
childhood
that's
was
right.
Mexican roots and Texan realities. Her
Yeah.
family moved to Houston when she was 8, so she's not even from Louisiana.
No. But she loves New Orleans and all of that.
She did an internship under First Lady Hillary
Hillary
Clinton.
Clinton, yeah. Mm.
Wow, that's really weird.
Oh, you got to read that article. It'll take you up and down. Like I said, I was reading, they was talking about how Katrina messed up the people, and then how COVID, when COVID hit, how that messed them up, and how they didn't do nothing to help the people. I mean, the city government didn't really help the people. It's a hard read, but it's something that, because like I said, to me, I've always felt, especially when I was at Grambling, I thought that New Orleans was a SWAC city. It was very important for SWAC athletics, was New Orleans.
Well, I will say this. That could also be why, like, things that are usually Black culture-wise in New Orleans is like being displaced. Like the Essence Fest that they
Yeah.
had, they said that they were doing abysmal numbers this past. Oh, I see you, Orangey. I'm sorry. They did abysmal numbers this past summer, and they said it's because they were trying to like be globalize it instead of making it about Black culture. They was trying to like bring in outsiders instead of keeping the Black American talent, and they just tried to switch it up, and it actually had dire consequences for the Essence Fest. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on with y'all? How you doing, Mr. Ford?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, you're talking about my city. You got to go back further than what's going on. Ever since integration, you got to remember Miss Ruby Bridges and the four
Yeah.
other young ladies, when they integrated, New Orleans went through what they call white flight. Instead of going to school with Black people, every white person moved out of New Orleans. They moved into two areas, the Garden District and Lakeview, meaning the city was predominantly Black.
Right.
You went from having the neighborhood where I grew up, born and raised in, we had home rate ownership of 97%. Right. Now, what ended up happening was, y'all got this city, we're going to try to change the city. Ever since integration, they started doing what you call urban renewal.
Right.
The sixth ward, Treme, where I live, they put bridges right through our neighborhoods, which destroyed our economy of the local Black business. That was in the 60s. That's when my father was going to Valley. He would say he came home from school and they had a bridge through the Black business district. Then in the 70s and the 80s, as New Orleans started to become the center of tourism of the world, they could not let these Black people keep having the city. So the more they did, start flooding with drugs, the police was corrupt. It was just bad business. Oris Buckner in 1985, you got to read, it's called the Algiers 7. Oris Buckner broke the blue wall of silence and showed how corrupt and dirty the NOPD was. That was in the 80s, 84, I believe, or 85. Because the Black people took over City Hall because they had lynched a Black dude It was just a crazy mess. And then you go into the 90s, you had the crack era. Then you had 18 police officers from the NOPD. It's called Shattered Shield. Lynn Davis and Sammy Watkins. They led 18 police officers. They ended up killing a woman. Her name is Miss Kim. RoboCop. He had the death penalty. And then you had the female cop. She ended up in the East killing some people. And you had in New Orleans Police Department had a man and a woman on death row. What is it? Antoine, I think her name is Franks. I believe her name is. She's still on death row. That was the 90s. So Shattered Shield. Those 18 cops went to jail. We haven't had a white mayor from Dutch Morier was our first black mayor in the 70s. We hadn't had a white mayor to after Katrina. So when Katrina came, what ended up happening was, how can we get these people out of here and don't come back? That if you notice, the hurricane never actually hit New Orleans. That hurricane hit into what's that? Bay St. Louis, Kiln, Mississippi. That was where the hurricane hit. Yeah, all that down there. We was on the left side of the hurricane. And that hurricane with those barges and all that stuff was purposely, in my opinion only, purposely was left over there. Right now, that same levee in the Ninth Ward could not stand another Category 3 storm because of the ground, because of climate change. That anything you try to put into that ground, it moves. Now, yes, it's not strong enough. That city should have never been built like that. And you got to remember that area over there is 8 feet below sea level. I live, I think, 5 feet below sea level. And so I think it's only a few places, think like the French Quarter, Garden District, they might be maybe 5 feet above sea level. So the whole city is just about sinking. You know, it ain't too much. But you were talking about Helena Moreno. I'm telling y'all hearing this from me. That woman is not to be trusted. Her husband is a MAGA Republican. I mean, a staunch MAGA Republican. That lady is from Veracruz, Mexico. Veracruz, Mexico. Say again, Veracruz, Mexico. If you know anything about going into Mexico, the further you go down there, the lighter you are, the less you are liking black people. This woman was a reporter at DSU. She ended up T-boning a person, killing that person. And for whatever reason, she was never charged. The person ended up dying. And her media friends and her connections with Clinton, Kamala Harris, and a couple other folks, they put her on that Democratic platform to end up getting the rest of the black people up out of there. Right now, the same neighborhood I told you when I grew up was 97% black home ownership. It's down to 64% black home ownership now. You cannot afford to live in New.
Now, Unc, you do know that, like in the South, that a lot of our black and brown homeowners do not have actual deeds because it was passed down generation to generation to generation. And
you have
they never got their deeds.
Yes,
like
you have
paper deed.
Yes, and then you'll have family members arguing. And see, I have the family home in the Treme, and then I have my home in Lakeview. So it's two different. I got two different homes here. But most black folks after Katrina, they ended up, the whole city was underwater. See, you got to remember we flooded from the ninth from uptown to downtown. So you had the whole city flooded, and the majority of the homeowners in the Ninth Ward and where was that, New Orleans East and all that stuff, their homes were flooded, and FEMA, the money was there.
It's called heirs property. That's what it's called. It's called heirs property, and that's another reason why a lot of African Americans weren't able to get FEMA money.
Getting money. I'm about to say the money was there. Yeah.
don't
You,
have a physical deed, that it's
mm-hmm.
like a clouded title or a tangled title. It's basically your great grandfather owned this land, and you're
Mm-hmm.
the cousin and the granddaughter or whatever is living in that home.
Or just own the or claim a title or claim a piece of the home. Trust me, it's I have 8 siblings. Now what we end up doing was putting it like I can't kick nobody out of the house in the Tremaine. I do pay the property taxes on that house. I'm the one to maintain and take care of it out of the 8. But if somebody wanted to come right now today and say, I'm going to live up in there, there's nothing I can do to say about that, which the house is meant. That's what the house is meant for. But you have a lot of people don't know how to repair a home. They don't know how to say, hey, look, if this the only way we're going to get FEMA money, we're going to put this into your name. Because see, FEMA, I think, gave out like $2,500 just for everybody. Got a FEMA check just right off top. Then after that, what you talking about, the air property and all this other stuff, because your insurance company, like my insurance company, just left New Orleans. But I had to use my own money to rebuild that house in the Tremaine. So that's how it went for me. But get back to that lady, that mayor, she has been in state legislation. She ended up giving her like state legislature get a scholarship. She ended up giving her scholarship to a MAGA Republican son. He became a delegate that actually voted for Donald Trump. See, so this lady, Helena Moreno, she is not to be trusted. That lady has been in the city council for 8 years. They intentionally made the black mayor, the first female black mayor, Mayor Cantrell, they made her look bad. Now, Cantrell is no saint. She has some skeletons. She done some dirty stuff, but they really made that lady look bad. New Orleans right now is like in $163 million budget deficit right now. You have police was paid, had to get paid. I think it was like $40 million in overtime. That's what they was missing or something like that. Numbers are crazy here. You have the tourism, the French Quarter is 12 blocks. You know, the French Quarter, historic as it is, it's only one black-owned business. You have a city that is almost 60% black, and you only have one black-owned business in the French Quarter. That's crazy. Yeah. And the French Quarter, if you think about it, when the and Mrs. Ford, you might remember this, they had a all-star game in New Orleans, and the black people couldn't catch cabs. They couldn't go on Bourbon Street. They wouldn't let them in clubs, and they ended up boycotting. The black players ended up boycotting, and they moved that game to Houston. That was in the 60s. Should have been like 67 or 68.
Was that NFL?
Yes, the NFL. Yes, that's correct.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So, but this lady, Moreno, she will come off to you like she has that Hillary Clinton smirk. That's what I call it. She had her hot sauce in her bag. She's that type of person. She has really just, in my opinion, is put the city up for sale. Everything right now in New Orleans is so unaffordable. $2,100 for rent. $2,400 might get you a mortgage. The average home, and I'm talking about 1,800 square feet, is costing $275,000. But the medium income for black people is $36,000. The medium income for white people is $93,000. It's a $56,000 difference in the wages down here. It's bad for a lot of people. And you talked about Essence. Essence is no longer black owned. I'm talking about the Essence Festival. The Solomon Group, which are white people, they own the Essence Entertainment part. That's why it was so horrible last year. It's been bad. It's been bad since 2012. But last year really showed that they did not work with black vendors. They didn't work with local black people. The concerts was horrible. The people that they did let come and vend, they didn't. It was just at the last minute. They purposely tried to mess that thing up. And the state of Louisiana would always give millions, and I'm like, you know, why would you give millions to Essence Festival? Essence don't need that money. But now I know why they're giving money, because it's no longer Black home. So you got the Morrell Center that's getting ready to be built, rebuilt again. The guy that's building that, he's super MAGA. He only donates to Republicans. So the city of Orleans, which is going to continue to host the Bayou Classic, is going to continue to host Essence Festival and a few other festivals. But the leadership in New Orleans, there's not one Black person in charge of anything in New Orleans. The mayor is a white Latina. The police chief is a white lady. The second in command is called the CAO down here. That's a white man. Our tax assessor is a white woman.
You wasn't playing when you said that. It's gone.
So it's just about gone. Our culture, our only thing we have left is our second line culture. But for it's like ownership and stuff, home ownership now throughout the city it may be about 40% of homeowners are Black. You got the gentrification down here is so bad. I can take you to neighborhoods where I was afraid to go to when I was young, running the streets. Now these white people have moved up in here with these what's those things called Starbucks places, those coffee shops. Mm-hmm. And once those coffee shops and those baby strollers start being pushed through, and they come in here, and it's like you have a city where the income is damn near at the poverty line, but you have housing that is like New York. You know, like I said,
where are they getting the money from?
These white people coming down here from the Midwest, from the Pacific Northwest, and I still want to know how they getting these loans. I'm serious. If you see some of the areas down here, you'll be like, there's nowhere in the hell. I'm talking just for the plot of land. I'm talking $90,000. And these ain't no quarter of acres. These are just little plots of land. I'm talking $90,000, $100,000 just to buy the land. And then if they put a house on there, now you're looking at $300,000-$400,000 homes. And you probably got, if you get a 2,000 square foot home for $300,000 down here, you good. A 2,000 square foot home, that's going to run you over $500,000. Now, where's the person that's our minimum wage is still $7.15. So how you gonna get that type of money? Okay, so you can't buy the house. You know, Trump is moving away from Section 8. All that stuff going. You got a lot of slumlord millionaires down here. You have people living in real bad conditions. You also have what they call the hotel motel tax. New Orleans. If New Orleans make $1, New Orleans only get to keep 21 cents of that dollar. We're the only parish in Louisiana that's like that. We don't get no the revenue. So that's why I always tell people, when you come to New Orleans, buy Black, stay with a Black business. But most people don't understand that because you hear such bad stereotypes about New Orleans and stuff. But I'm like, no, these people get this money and it doesn't stay in our neighborhood. The Black dollar does not even stay in our neighborhood an hour. And I live by some of the most iconic restaurants. Little Dizzy's is on one end, and then Miss Leah Chase, where just had an unfortunate incident where a young man was running from another young man and they shot and killed him inside that restaurant. And if you don't know Miss Leah Chase that's where Martin Luther King became the president of the SELC in the 50s. Yeah. He used to go there and they would strategize and for civil rights. There's a very historic, iconic restaurant. Those two restaurants there, the money does not even stay there. Miss Leah Chase, they just had to fight to keep her school as a school with her name on it. They had to fight because they would not even want to fund that public school. That's how bad it is. Ask a white person, when they say they're from New Orleans, they live in New Orleans, what high school did they go to? None of them really went to high school. They just moved out. They just moved down here. And it's just like I tell people, when you have Black leadership and you cannot get along, what end up happening is Everybody turned on our black leadership for the last 8 years. Everybody gave up on this lady. And what ended up happening was now you got this lady under the Democrat name is slowly getting rid of New Orleans. The Bywater is gone. The Bywater, that's right by the Ninth Ward going into the French Quarter. That all this used to be black neighborhoods. The Treme, we fighting to hang on to. I think we the only predominantly black neighborhood that actually have own homeowners with the majority. Seriously, everybody else is just about white or it's just about gone. Like they will make areas blighted, like basically won't fix areas. We still got places in New Orleans right now that look like Hurricane Katrina hit it yesterday. Is that bad? It's nothing. It's nothing that you can do if you don't have a source of income.
The money.
Yes, you don't have that source of income. You know, like me when I bought this home here, it was through my VA loan. So it was a lot of red tape that I didn't have to go through. My interest rate was super duper low, and I was able to pay my mortgage twice a month. You got people that's been working at some of these jobs 20 and 30 years, and they still have not made over $60,000 and working 20, 30 years. It's a bad business. It's a bad deal that's going on. I always tell people we don't have our head down and looking for a handout. We just want a chance to be equal and have an opportunity to make it. Because you do have people down here with a lot of money, but you have every rapper, entertainer you can think of that say, oh, he from New Orleans, this and that. They don't live here. From Birdman to Master P. I mean, all these folks with this type of money does not reinvest into the neighborhood. So you'll get a developer. They got a place going right now. It's called, you can probably look it up. It's called the Riverfront Project. This guy from New York just came in. He's about to build, it's called the Riverfront Project. He's about to build 900 houses. 900 houses. And they are trying to force him to make 450 affordable living. But I keep saying, what is affordable living? Because if you go by the nation's average for affordable living, $38,000, $36,000 a year is still not going to be able to get you a house. So these people come down here and these gentrification folks, I have no idea how these folks without a job can come get a home loan for a home that's cost $300,000. Or they working a job at some office where their salary is no more than $50,000, $60,000, and they still get a home loan. So we only got one black bank, that's the Liberty Bank, and you have more Asians and Arabs coming into your neighborhoods, opening up stores, and we don't have a black-owned grocery store anymore. We have a couple of little. I'm telling you, it's called Circle Foods. That was the black grocery store. I used to walk to it every day when I was a kid. That instead of, and just my opinion only, Master P should have bought that grocery store instead of complaining about Walmart not selling his cereal in a certain spot. He buys that grocery store, Circle Foods. Now we got a black-owned grocery store. The Arabs own that grocery store now. I refuse to go into it. So it's pretty bad. And that lady, Helena, I'm telling y'all, do not trust that lady. She was just in Washington, D.C.
Well,
and she was.
I think the Legacy Bowl is going to be there this year.
It's always there in Tulane Stadium. Yes.
It's hard to.
Jackson State should be the halftime band. That's what the flyer I seen. I think Jackson State was going to be the band, and they have a whole workshop that week of the Legacy Bowl. So if you, I know it's for all HBCU students, and I think if you 2 years past your graduation, they doing like on the spot hiring, on the spot interviews. It's a lot that goes into that Legacy Bowl. So if you're an HBCU student or you just recently graduated and you're looking for a job, the NFL does hire. I know people that's actually gotten jobs, especially if you like on the media side. They looking for young black journalists. They're looking for people that run video cameras. All kind of jobs are available at the Legacy Bowl. And I think was it Jameis Winston.
They have a lot of internships as well, specifically related to the Legacy Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So
but when you was talking, Mr. Ford, you so correct about that article, because when I read it, but I said to myself,
Can't pick this.
he
up.
dropped. Yeah, you can pick it up.
And
Mr.
then-
Ford,
Huh? Yeah.
you don't open up a can of worms over here talking about New Orleans.
I just read, because like I told you, to me,
999.
New Orleans is so important to the SWAC. I've always felt that way, especially when I was a student at Grambling.
This car.
Because like he said, we always was in New Orleans. When we would get our hotel room was always North Rampart. Grambling's football team would always stay at this place called, was it the Le Clavion? Hey, bro, what's the name of that hotel Grambling would always stay at? Was it Le Pavillon or something?
He dropped.
Oh, he dropped. Okay. Yeah, I just thought New Orleans was always important to the SWAC.
It is.
Yeah.
No, I really should have not did that.
Because a lot of people, I know some people up here that still say that Jackson State and Southern should play in New Orleans.
Jackson State and Southern should play in New Orleans.
Yeah. I've heard many people say that,
Makes sense.
because at one time I think they did play at the Superdome. When was that? Was that in the 90s?
No, we should not do that.
666.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to hear, you was right, Mr. Ford.
Huh?
You was right about Andrew Body. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah. You know what else I told you too, right?
What?
Listen, baby, he can mess up everything.
ORG, you back?
yeah, I'm sorry about that. Hey, look, we don't even want me to start on the power grid. We got around here. Our power goes out and it floods around here. And so I'm sorry about that. But
what's your take on that? I saw you in the comments saying something about that.
Oh, I told him Mr. Charlie Ice is not colder. I don't know who's advising Andrew Body, but somebody is trying to tell him that he's bigger than HBCU football. That's my opinion. I don't think that he thought that decision out. I really believe that wherever he tried to go, they probably told him that, you're not going to start. You might have to work your way in there, or we probably put you in there as a package. I don't think that he realized that he had a good season, a great season, but he's injury prone. And I believe that had a lot to do with him coming back. So, but I don't think that he is bigger than HBCU football like he think he is. That's my opinion on that. So I hope the backup didn't transfer.
No, he didn't. He did.
Good.
Yeah.
They're gonna need him. Cause see, now, in my opinion, I think he put a target on his back now. Because what was it? Perryview loaded up with 70. Jackson State looks good in the thing. Southern looks damn good.
Yeah.
And let me say this about Southern and Alabama State. Alabama State has came down with what we call the river parishes. These are the parishes that's below New Orleans. They're down there recruiting these young black dudes they actually building. Now, Falk, he's actually went into New Orleans schools, which most SWAC coaches don't. Him and E-Rob from Alabama State,
Right.
They battling right now. I mean, because Eddie Robinson, we both went to Brother Martin. We went in different years, of course.
Oh,
but
yeah.
he is actually then told Lane Kiffin them it ain't over till it's over. So now you got Eddie Robinson, you got the coach from Southern, and Lane Kiffin, they competing against each other now. And you know, Kiffin just messed around and made them make Baton Rouge great hats again. And folks are looking at him side-eye now. So the city of New Orleans, when it comes to football players, it's a SWAC gold mine right now. So tell your programs to get down there.
No.
So because I'm telling you, the coach of Southern, I didn't see him at least twice a week down here. So
well, Smoot is a senior.
And so is Andrew Body, right?
Do you just automatically give Andrew Body first dibs?
That's for you, Rob. You know, Rob. Listen, the article I read this week, Andrew Body is QB1. I'm gonna be honest with you from my interpretation of what he said.
Article this week.
Yeah, there was an article talking about the guy from Pine Bluff has come to Alabama State as the offense coordinator. What is his name?
Tony Hull.
Tony Hull. Okay, the guy Barnett, he's gone to North Carolina Central, and they talked about Matt Leone is now at Tennessee State. Yeah, but the way that E-Rob phrased it, that guy is he's QB number 1, Andrew Body. But I'm gonna tell you, like I told you last week, he can mess up the status quo. I can tell you that. If he stays healthy, he can hurt you. Oh, yes. And by the way, have y'all heard that Southern and they saying that Southern is going to come to Alabama State week 0? Did y'all hear that?
Yes, that schedule came out yesterday. Yes, because I was shocked.
Wait a minute. What?
Yes.
Yeah, they saying that Southern is going to come to Montgomery week 0.
We're just going to skip over the fact that Jackson State lost today. Let's go look at the Alabama State football.
Y'all basketball, the men's lost? The men lost?
State schedule. We lost to Grambling, Mr. Ford.
Oh, y'all lost to Grambling?
What was it, 53-61? Wasn't it?
No, 69-66. We lost by
okay. Hey, is Mo struggling?
Yes.
Wait a minute. What did you say, Mr. Ford?
Is Mo struggling?
Yes. Yes. And he gonna end up losing Dorian if he keep playing like this. If he keep coaching like that.
That kid went for what, 38 points a day? What did Ruffin go for today?
I don't know what he went for.
I think he went for 38. Did he go for 38? Because that's the problem right now. I don't think Jackson has balanced scoring. They got 1 or 2 guys in double figures, and then everybody else got 4 and 5 points. You can't win big like that. You got to have balanced scoring in basketball. You need at least 2 to 3 people with double figure points.
And one of them's off, when they have an off game, you can't win. Jamie Mitchell,
but did he score 38 today?
I'm gonna look it up, but Jamie Mitchell was off today. I think he was 1 of 11 today.
Okay.
And so, Jamie Mitchell was clutch in that win that we had versus FAMU. Jamie Mitchell had the game-winning 3-pointer, right? But he had an off day today. He couldn't buy a bucket, and that cost us the game. Yeah, Deshaun Ruffin did have 38 today.
And the next person had what, 10? What did the next person? What was the next high?
Wow.
Because they're trying to say y'all only had 2 people in double figures. You can't win big like that. You can't do that. You got to have balanced scoring.
Well, Mr. Ford.
Huh?
That was And you know we play Southern on Monday.
Oh, and Jackson?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a rough game. It's gonna be rough. I mean, oof.
Yeah, well, they're gonna get up for that because anytime Southern and Jackson, they're gonna get up for that.
Rayvon Thomas had 12 points.
That's what I'm saying. You had 38, 12, and then nobody else in double figures, right?
5-3-2, 5-1.
I told you, you can't win like that. You cannot win them big games. You got to have balanced scoring.
Jeez. Man, that's just a talented team. You got it. The talent is there. I don't know.
You know, like I told Mr. Mona last week, when you got a guard like Ruffin, you're supposed to go get them big men because, like they said in NBA history, they said Jerry West was an all-star. Once Wilt Chamberlain hit LA, he became one of the greatest guards of all time. Big men make guards better. So they went and should have got all the big men they could find to put around Ruffin.
Man, us not having Mansell and Grant really hurt us.
That's what I'm saying. You got to go get big people when you got a guard with. Listen, that Ruffin kid is a Mike Jones All-American. You got to go get the people to play with him. And the main thing is you got to go get big people. You got to have a front line.
It's over now, Mr. Ford. It's over.
Yeah, but that's a mistake. That's a coaching mistake right there. That's a coaching mistake. You should have sold them kids, especially them kids coming out of them PWI, what they call it, mid-level and all that. You got a chance to come and play with this kid Ruffin, Mike Jones All-America. You 6'8", 6'9". We need you to rebound and get him the ball. You can't tell me them kids wouldn't have come to Jackson. Because I keep telling y'all, right now, these mid-level kids will come to Jackson. They will come to Baton Rouge. They will come to Montgomery. They will come to Tallahassee. They will come to Houston, Texas. They will come. You got to sell the city in the school to them kids.
We ain't sell ourselves because
you got to do a better job. You got to sell yourself. And like just told you, Martin Falk down there selling Southern to them New Orleans people.
I'm telling you now. The last time I seen that many black kids committing to Southern, I was in high school, and I graduated high school in 1993. He went and got a quarterback. He didn't got wide receiver. He didn't got offensive lineman. He didn't got defensive lineman. I said, you got to be joking. And the crazy thing about it, the head coach at Grambling, the head coach at St. Aug, he was the line coach at Grambling.
Yeah. You talking about Valdez?
Yes, that's him. He took St. Aug.
Yeah.
He took St. Aug to the championship game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know Valdez. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah. He's a damn good coach.
Yeah, he is.
And I'm like,
he is.
And like they told Lane Kiffin, you're not just gonna come down here and walk and get it this time. So next year, and then like I said, Eddie Robinson, his connection. It's gonna be. It's gonna be a lot different. So everybody better buckle up. And it's some folks that's really excited to see that Southern is actually back down here recruiting because the quarterback and the wide receiver, neither one of them kids had any offers. Falk was like, wait a minute. And within a week, both of them had signed.
Oh, yeah.
I said, yeah. I said, okay. I said, I see where y'all going with this. So Jackson State, get your people down here. Because this is the crazy thing. You have more people from the 9th Ward of New Orleans go to Jackson State than they do go to Southern.
Yeah, the one that need to get down there is Grambling. Grambling needs to get down there.
Yes, because I'm telling you, the head coach, and like you said, that's a great man, a good man, I should say. He is like, hey, look, I used to work for y'all. Where y'all at? I have not seen Grambling. I've seen Alabama State. I've seen Alabama State. I've seen Southern, UAPB. They always down here. UAPB takes 3 or 4 every year.
From like Edna Carr, like where are they getting them from? Edna Carr? Where are they getting these from? Edna
Carr and St. Aug. Those are the main two that Falk got his kids from. Same thing with Eddie Robinson got I think it's an offensive lineman, and I want to say either he's a linebacker or running back. But they getting these kids to come up there in pairs. So yeah, Eddie Robinson. I think he was the starting left tackle for Edna Carr, and he's going to Alabama State. So
Emmett Jones said, if your girlfriend left you for potentially another man, would you take her back? Talk about Andrew Body left for another school. He was welcomed back with
Andrew Body. Yeah, y'all take him back. Yeah.
The way that he was the season that he had last year.
Yeah, man.
I'm pretty sure they was happy to have him back. So
listen, the most exciting game in the SWAC last year was Alabama State and Jackson State for Jackson State's homecoming.
Yes,
that was the most exciting game in black college football, and he was in that. Yeah, so I'm taking back.
In some years, I keep telling folks, that type of excitement used to be there every Saturday. I mean, but and hopefully it can come back. I mean,
I think it's coming back. Like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. We was talking about it last week. This week at school. Right now, these are the teams that are gonna be super teams. It's gonna be Jackson. It's gonna be Southern, Prairie View, FAMU. Those now we know them schools and Alabama State. We know they're gonna be super. Now wait, listen. Let me tell you this. These are the schools on the edge. On the edge right now is Grambling, Texas Southern, Alcorn. Out of that three, one of them is going to emerge as a contender. Now, which one, I don't know. But like Unc said, all three of them, Texas Southern, Grambling, and Alcorn, need to have their ass in New Orleans.
I'm telling you, it was such a buzz about these young kids were starting to go back to HBCUs this year. It was like, where have y'all been? I don't know if it was Lane Kiffin being the head coach that made him run down there or something, because something just switched. Because normally we would only see UAPB. UAPB was down here every football game. And I'm like, damn, where everybody else at? Now, all of a sudden, they come, and these you got to remember, Edna Carr has won 5 state championships in like the last 9 years or something like that. Every year.
Proud. Yeah, they're proud.
Yeah. They said Sam Shea got a couple from Edna Carr too.
Yeah, Alabama A&M. Yes. I'm about to say he was another one that came after right before the championship game. Yeah. That's my team to look. I'm telling y'all, you got to watch my boy Sam Shields. You gotta watch him. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be kind of like, this is time to shine, because he came late last year, and he didn't get that full year recruitment, and he had he was basically dealing with a team that was basically put together. So now, no excuses, and he got a full year. Watch it. I will watch him, but I think
Sam Shea.
And by the way, guys, we need to offer congratulations to Dawson Odoms. He got a new job.
Doing what?
He's going to be the head football coach at Bowie State.
At Bowie? Up there in Maryland?
In Maryland, yeah. That's Tony Braxton in them school.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's going to be a good little gig for him.
Yeah, that's what I said. We need to offer congratulations to him. Because I always did like Dawson Odoms.
But I tell you this, though. This year in SWAC football, is G still up in there playing around in them comments?
No, he got.
I was about to say, he's probably up in there.
G was in here earlier, Mr. Ford. He was in here earlier.
You know G in there somewhere with some mess.
Yeah, I'm about to tell, and I wanted, because see, when he go live, he don't pay me no attention. I just want him to know, if Alcorn starts off another 0-5, they got to get rid of that coach. So I don't know if they have to change their schedule.
It's Alcorn, Texas Southern, and Grambling. One of the three got to emerge. It could be Alcorn, because I've told y'all before, Alcorn's problems is all offensive coordination. That's their main thing. They play defense. Alcorn plays defense. Now, like I told Mr. Moan, I was impressed with the way they played Jackson State last season. However, can they do that consistently?
Yes.
Okay.
That's I'm
and then
about to
when
say.
they got that kid, that kid from Jackson State is going over there. That kid can save somebody's job.
Because I'm about to say, that's what I'm about to say. And I said this last season. If Alcorn was to play every game like they played against Jackson State, the SWAC would be on notice. But I still think the curse of Fred is hanging over Alcorn's head. And I got it. It was no bad blood between Alcorn and Fred when they left, but it's just something lingering about that program. It's like Fred still got a hold on it. You know, kind of like some old voodoo or something. So yeah, hopefully they got to shake that. You cannot wait till the last 5 games of the season to play football.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
You cannot. You
cannot
do that.
We gonna have about 6 super teams in the SWAC. We got 3 that's on the verge, but I think out of the 3, one's going to emerge. I'm gonna tell y'all now, if Texas Southern could get their recruiting up, they could be it. If Alcorn can get their offensive coordination together, they can be it. If Grambling gets the players that Grambling usually gets, it could be them. But we're going to have 6 super teams in the SWAC next year. Y'all might as well get ready.
And I was about to ask you that, Mr. Ford, what happened to Grambling's recruit? Grambling used to be able to recruit just off the name Grambling. What happened?
Well, now, here was a problem, right? Okay, I still don't understand the firing of my man. His dad just passed. You know him. What's his name? Roderick Fobbs. I didn't understand the firing. Now, let me just say this about Hugh Jackson. The best thing about Hugh Jackson was he brought in all them athletes. But the worst thing about Hugh Jackson was his teams never seemed to be prepared, which I thought was a coaching problem. But now he has some athletes up in there. Yeah. Whether they came from California, New Orleans, whether he had some athletes up in there. Now, this guy has got to go get it. He got to open up them pipelines like you just eloquently laid out. He got to get into New Orleans. Grambling got to once again be a destination for New Orleans area kids. They got to want to come to Grambling. That's how it was when I was a student there. Half the team was from New Orleans and Baton Rouge.
Yeah, well, because like all the teachers that I teach with, they either went to Southern or Grambling. Yeah. And I'm like, I tell them every year, I'm like, how can y'all not steer these children that way? It's like, hell, the kids don't want to listen. They like the coaches don't come down here. But I see it's all changing now. I'm trying to get Jackson State down here because I know when I was going to Tougaloo, most of the people from the Ninth Ward was going to Jackson State. Jackson State always has a great recruiting effort for academics from students from New Orleans. So we get the football, get down here. TC, come on! I'm telling you.
Don't forget, Thomas needs. What's coach's name? What's Alcorn's name?
Cedric Thomas.
He needs to be in New Orleans too.
Cedric Terrell Buckley.
Yeah,
I'm
That's right. Terrell Buckley needs to be there.
Coaches, they need to be in New Orleans, but more importantly, all of these coaches needs to be mirroring Coach TC's recruiting, which is he looks for players in the transfer portal from these Power Fives that are from the surrounding cities of Jackson State.
Yeah, he does. He does a great job at that.
If you're at Southern or at Grambling, you need to be looking for players that are decent players, have the size, the Power 5 size, right? And that they have a hometown and they're from Louisiana close by or an hour or two away. Y'all need to be, they need to be decent. They need to, be coachable. They need to have the grades. They need to have the size.
Look what Fairview did in Mississippi. Y'all got some damn good junior college programs from Perkinston and then a couple of other community colleges. That's where a lot of people from Fairview I mean, that's where they're coming from. Those community colleges going into Prairie View.
Yeah.
And these are not no small dudes that he's recruiting. So that's another thing that I would be looking at. Because if you look on their roster, you'll see, I don't know, I can't remember the name of them, but it's Mississippi. And I'm like, damn, how this dude coming down to Mississippi getting these guys out these junior colleges? And some of these guys got 2 or 3 years already under their belt. So
you know what? And I got to reiterate this to y'all. Now, right now, among them coaches in the SWAC, that guy Tremaine Jackson is a giant. Okay, now you know I know we got problems with him and everything, but as long as he's at Prairie View, their program is going to be outstanding because he knows what to do. He that guy is something else, man. He is. I told Mr. Mona this last week. If you ask me, my little opinion, the SWAC championship again will be Jackson State versus Prairie View. But the one person that can dent that and can destroy that is Andrew Body. He will destroy the status quo.
So now Prairie View and Alabama State play again this year, right? But they play.
Yeah, they come to Montgomery. Like I told Mr. Mona, nobody has a better home schedule than Alabama State. Alabama State got all the giants coming to Montgomery. They got FAM coming. They got Jackson State coming. They got Prairie View coming. They got Southern coming.
They schedule
all of them games could be sellouts.
They scheduled Florida A&M for their homecoming too.
They did.
Alabama State
became the homecoming team.
That's gonna be 33. I'm gonna tell you right now, them FAMU Negroes gonna try to take over that stadium. You watch and see. They gonna bring up. Ooh, that's gonna be a packed house.
Wait a minute. I'm just this is my first time hearing this. You mean FAMU is traveling to Montgomery for homecoming?
Yeah.
That's man. Listen, they might set a new attendance record. I'm serious. What's the date of that game? Because I might try to make that.
Look, so this is the schedule. This is Alabama State schedule. So
okay.
Alabama State, they start out Southern versus Alabama in Birmingham.
That game's in Birmingham?
Yeah, it must be some type of bowl game. Marshall Falls.
I thought it's in Montgomery.
No, it's in Birmingham.
That's a showdown for me.
He's trying to get it cracking. Now they still going over here playing these D2 games, so they play Lane College for the Labor Day Classic. They couldn't.
Okay.
Then they play Troy. Then they play Valley at home. They play Bethune-Cookman in Daytona, and then they schedule Florida A&M for their homecoming.
That's gonna be big.
Now Florida A&M. Now you know we said allegedly that Florida A&M is going to be Jackson State's homecoming team as well, and that's going to be the week after. So Jackson State allegedly we do have Florida A&M scheduled for October 17th, but allegedly that's supposed to be our homecoming too, Mr. Ford. They done turned FAMU into a homecoming team.
Listen, that's gonna be big right there in Montgomery, baby.
Who is FAMU's rival?
Bethune-Cookman.
I thought it was Valley.
No. Hold on.
No. That's what you said last week. Valley own them.
I'm about to say that ain't no rival. Valley owns them. It's only two schools. It's only two schools in the SWAC has beaten FAMU back to back: Jackson State and Mississippi Valley. No other SWAC schools have beat
Mississippi, baby.
Yeah. So they ain't no rival. They own them. They own it. I was being very messy when they hired that coach. I said, well, congratulations. Let's see if y'all can beat Valley because y'all are 0-2 in the last 2 years playing there. Boy, them FAMU fans did not like that, man. Talking about, I'm the reason why they lost. I said, no, it ain't me. I just told y'all, if you can't beat Valley and you had to schedule them to play in Atlanta, you got issues. That was FAMU's first problem. You had to try to schedule Valley. We know Valley's going to win one football game, possibly two. And every year for the last 2 years, FAMU have been Valley's bitch. They own you. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just keeping it real. So
you know what? I hope I can make this game right here. I hope I can. This right here. This is. You said what's that date again?
Florida A&M versus.
Yeah,
Alcorn.
that's gonna. Man, listen, that's gonna be a pack house, baby. That's gonna be a pack house. That's gonna be Andrew Body, baby.
Yeah, that's gonna be a game there.
Smoke. That's gonna be smoke.
Because they hold what 28,000 at that stadium.
No, they can do 30. They can do 30 plus.
Yeah, that's gonna be sold out.
About 2 years ago and did 33. Grambling, Dion's last year, I think he did 32. He came in there with a Jackson State team. Shadur and them came in there.
Yeah, that's
they did 32.
I bet you ESPN try to get the whole of that game.
You know they're gonna get that. They definitely gonna be after that. That's Jay Walker and Tiffany. That's Tiffany's school. You know they're gonna try to get that prime time.
Yep. That is.
All right, so then UAPB is the week after that. Then, of course, the Magic City Classic. Then they play Texas Southern. The 3 games after Florida A&M are away games. And then they have Jackson State, of course, in Montgomery. They got Prairie View in Montgomery. And then they got, of course, the Turkey Day Classic.
Listen, y'all. That's a monster schedule that Alabama State got. That's a monster schedule. I didn't know the game was going to be at Birmingham. Birmingham from Atlanta is nowhere. I hope I can make that.
And I think Southern, Southern fans, I've been on Southern fans too now. That's the 3rd coach in 5 years. Now you got what you want.
Yeah, they got what they want.
But I'm gonna tell you this.
Man,
Southern fans told me this. They want that attendance record. They want that attendance record for FCS. So basically, they trying to sell out every home game to make Jackson State put at least more than 30,000 in each home game they have. That's coming from Southern folks that I work with. They sick and tired of Jackson State claiming to have, which they do have every year, have the attendance. Now they got their coach, and now they. I think
it's been 40 years, isn't it? They've won that thing about 40 years in a row.
They say they say they're trying to get that. Cause I'm like, y'all, I say, y'all can't outdo Jackson. I say the thing between Jackson and Baton Rouge is those folks from Jackson, they come into that game regardless. So folks in Baton Rouge, y'all don't want to come to the game. Y'all liable to have a 27,000 one home game. Next home game, y'all got 12,000. Jackson State is constantly going to stay around that 30,000 mark.
Yeah, Jackson has got the largest stadium in the FCS, right?
Yes.
Outside of Yale.
Yeah. They got that stadium holds what, 60,000?
60,000 at the vet. But see, Southern I think what Jackson State wanted this year was what, 29,000 or something like that. I can't remember the exact numbers. But Southern But Southern really think that they are actually gonna get that record this year. It was like, you tell your friends at Jackson. I said I tell them every day. But I don't see Southern what's the name getting rid of Marshall Faulk like they're getting rid of everybody else.
No, I don't think. Listen, man, Marshall is an investment. Marshall's going. They're going to be patient with him.
They're going to be patient with him.
Yeah, they are. Yes, they are.
No, they're not. I'm not giving you $900,000 coaching pool.
Yeah, they're going to be patient. I'm trying to tell you now. Yeah, they are.
You can't lose the Bayou Classic, and you need to whoop up on Jackson State.
I was about to say that.
And let me tell you this: the biggest improvement for Southern is they have made Roman Banks not involved. He can't touch that because see, when Roman Banks touches that football program, he destroyed it. See, that's who destroyed that program was Roman Banks. That football program now belongs to Tony Clayton. And see, that's going to help them because I told you over and over, when it comes to football, Roman Banks is totally incompetent. He doesn't know what he's doing.
FAMU and Southern are on short leashes. They giving
No,
them
that's
all
not true.
the
That's not,
NIL.
no,
They giving them
Mr.
all
Mona,
the
that's
coaching
not true. That's not true. No,
They
both
want to
of
go
them
back. All
schools,
right, they
no.
want to go back to SWAC basketball.
Listen, I'm telling you now, both of them guys, that guy at FAMU and that guy at
Y'all not getting all day long
at
when y'all
Southern,
get 900,000.
those guys are going to be given at least 3 to 4 years to get them programs right. Because
Absolutely
these
not.
people have invested a lot of money. No, they're going to be given a long time. They're going to be given a while.
Don't
I'm
nobody
gonna say,
know the past 2 years. 2 years.
I just want to say this before we switch over. I know for a fact that Southern was looking for a coach to beat Jackson State. That was one of the main requirements.
And
We got to find a coach.
And FAMU. That's what FAMU was about.
They say if you cannot find a coach that cannot beat Jackson State, we don't want him.
See, listen, the blueprint is that AD golf down at Prairie View. If you don't have an outstanding AD in the SWAC, you cannot win that football championship. You got to have it, and they went and got golf. That's why and golf had enough sense to go get Trumaine Jackson. Southern's problem was they had an incompetent AD named Roman Banks. He destroyed that program.
Mr. Ford, will you please stop saying that?
It's the truth.
The donors were responsible for the last football coach as well.
No.
Yes.
Roman Banks destroyed that program by running Dawson Odoms out of Baton Rouge. And they were not, listen, all them people they brought in didn't do nothing. And that was all on Roman Banks.
Roman Banks does not have, the donors were responsible for picking, for him leaving. They were responsible for trying to get a celebrity hired coach the last coaching cycle, and they didn't have the funds together, or they didn't want to put that money up. And so then that's when they went ahead and made Coach Terrence Graves the head coach.
I'm telling you now, the SWAC will have 6 super teams. The 3 teams.
Shout out to First.
6. The first one will be Jackson. The next one will be Prairie View, Southern, Alabama State. Okay, who am I leaving out? FAMU.
Well, before we move on, I'm gonna just say this: if you think that their fan base, the alums, are gonna stick it out, and they're giving you the money for the NIL, and you got your coaching pool, and you got your your nutrition. If you think that they're gonna stick it out past 2 years, absolutely not. They're not going to stick it out. They're not going to keep shelling out even more money. They're giving double what they gave to these other coaches. So to Terrence Graves and to Colsey, they're giving double.
Don't even mention Colsey's name. He was an interloper. Colsey was a mistake. Don't even mention it. Listen, they have gotten rid of him, so we don't need to mention his name ever again.
They chose him. Let's put that out there. They chose him.
Yeah, but he was a mistake.
But my point
he was a mistake.
Them folks is not getting ready to do that. You need to win, like you said, win today.
Listen, these people have made an investment. They're going to be patient. But I'm going to tell you right now listen, the people that Marshall Falk have on his staff, them people going to hit the ground running now. Don't even forget that. They're going to hit the ground running. I told you before, many of them people was under Dick Vermeil. And if they learned anything from Dick Vermeil, baby, they're going to be competitive in the SWAC. I'm going to tell you that right now.
So shout out to First. I did an interview with him, and it is out now on his platform. He said that he's trying to let his blood pressure come down from our men's game where we lost to Grambling.
Who was that?
66.
Who was that?
First. He has a First the Realist. He's got a show, a YouTube channel. I'm sure you've watched him before.
What's his name?
First. First, come up here and introduce yourself to Mr. Ford because he loves watching you, Mr. Ford.
Okay, now tell me about him. Where's his hometown?
Dang, Mr. Ford.
I mean, I'm a historian. I live off of biographies.
So yeah, first letter. I'm gonna have him introduce himself to you.
Okay, all right.
Alabama A&M, the Bulldogs beat up on them FAMU Rattlers.
That was men or women?
Men.
That's men.
Canton, Mississippi, Mr. Ford, exit 119.
Okay, you say he's from Canton?
Yeah.
Now, is he a Jackson State graduate?
I want to say he graduated from Southern Miss. But he
from Southern Miss?
But he rep Jackson State too.
Okay, what is he gonna come up?
I don't know because he's getting back from that from the game. We'll see.
Oh, okay. Well, now Miss Dawn Thornton is doing really well over there with the girls at Alabama A&M.
Mr. Ford, you ain't got to talk about it. We know she in first place. You know
she's doing really well. You know, she's a presence on the social media. That's right, with her fashions.
Miss Mary said they lost to both. FAMU lost to both teams today.
Okay. Okay, so they lost to the men and the women?
Yeah, well, you just said Coach Thornton won. Yeah,
Coach Thornton is doing really well.
She's in first place now.
And you know, her husband just got a promotion. Did you hear that?
What's he, defensive coordinator?
Yeah, he's the new defense coordinator at Tennessee State.
UAPB beat Valley 78-70 on the men's side.
Yeah.
You know Bethune won. Do you think Bethune gonna take it on the men's side?
Regular season, yes. Tournament, I'm telling you, this men's tournament is gonna be one to watch. I might end up going up there because I think I'm so excited about the men's play this year.
Yeah.
This year, you know, for the last few years, the women have been holding it down. But this year, with Bethune, Jackson, Southern, Grambling, with Prairie View, it's gonna be a lot more interesting. It's gonna be way better. So regular season, they got it. Tournament, I can't say they're gonna win the tournament, but regular season, yes. So
well, I'm gonna say this as a person of this who came of age in the 70s, and that was also the era of Reggie Theus. I think Reggie wins it. The regular season and the tournament. And the thing that I really like about Bethune, do you know that Bethune is playing 10 players a game and giving them double-figure minutes?
Yes.
Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
They playing 10 players a game. Yeah,
yes.
So yeah, I'm picking Bethune to win the regular season because right now they 8-1 or something. What are they? 8-1 or 7-1?
They should be 7-1 in the conference now.
Yeah. And remember, they went to the Final Four last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and this team is better.
Jackson State beat them.
Yeah, but listen, you ain't gonna beat them this time.
Oh no! Like I say, that tournament is gonna bring some heat. This men tournament is gonna bring things this year.
Yes, it is.
I can't wait.
It means you either.
You said we ain't gonna do what this year?
You ain't gonna beat them this time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Everybody's beatable, Mr. Ford. Southern lost to Alcorn 73-78.
Okay, men and women. Wait a minute. It was it men and women or wait a minute. Who won?
Men and women.
Lost to Alcorn?
Yeah.
Because Alcorn, Southern's girls are the best. It might be the best team in the Southern's girls are really good.
They lost today.
But listen, Alcorn women has only lost one conference game though.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
but you know what? I expect the Southern to still beat them. That's an upset. I expect the Southern to beat them.
And then Texas Southern lost to Prairie View. You know, Prairie View been bad all season long.
Oh, he gonna listen. AD Golf will get that straightened out. Don't even worry. He gonna get it straightened out.
I'm surprised they actually pulled out a win. I'm surprised they pulled out that win versus Texas Southern.
Okay, Texas. So, Texas Southern women won or lost?
Lost.
Okay, what about Texas Southern men?
That's what I was talking about.
They lost too?
So wait a minute. Prairie View swept Texas Southern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wait, I
Yeah,
don't think Texas Southern women lost today too.
So Texas Southern men lost to Prairie View?
Yes.
Because Johnny Jones, usually this time of year, he's heating up. Johnny Jones usually is heating up this time.
And see, that's why I keep saying about the men tournament. You know, Johnny Jones, when it comes to the tournament time, that man, it turns on another level.
Yeah, he does. He does.
You lost to Prairie View? All right, let's go ahead and pull up these conference standings. So Bethune-Cookman is comfortably in first. Like they're up 7-1.
Yeah.
And then everybody else is 5-3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alabama A&M, Florida A&M, Arkansas Pine Bluff, and Jackson State are all 5-3. Now, how Jackson State allowed Grambling State to beat us is beyond me. Because if we would have won that game, we would have been in second place. Damn.
That was a shock. That was a shock to me. Yeah, I thought Jackson State was gonna pull that off, but that's
man.
Hey man.
But that guy's good at Grambling. That coach that came from FAMU, he got a good program.
And then he over there, they over there being petty on Grambling stuff, talking about checkout is at 11.
Oh, they were telling who was they telling that to?
Jackson State, because that's what we told the coach last year when he was at FAMU. Coach Mo did an interview and he said, yeah, and checkout is at 11.
I'm telling you this.
He told FAMU had beat us. I think FAMU beat us twice in the regular season, I want to say.
Oh, yeah.
And so at the tournament, Jackson State whooped up on FAMU. And Mo said, yeah, and checkout is at 11. That man was they was being petty from last year. You wasn't even a Gramblinite. You was a FAMU Rattler when he told you checkout was at 11. This is a home game. We're just going to go to our dorms.
Well, like Unc said, this tournament is going to be nice. This is going to be a very competitive tournament.
Yeah, I had peeked at the first week of conference play. I said, yeah, this is gonna be. It's about time. It's about time. And they have it in the same little arena in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, the WNBA arena. Yeah,
that's gonna be good.
It's right there by the airport. It's right by the airport.
I love it. It's in walking distance from the hotel.
Yeah,
Oh, we had a time. Braxton had the time of his life. All right, so Alabama A&M, Florida A&M, Arkansas Pine Bluff, and Jackson State. I guess we're all in second, or it just depends on what's going on. Right now, they have Alabama A&M ranked second and Florida A&M ranked third. You know, this is important for our seeding. Even if we don't get first place, you want to make sure you get seeded correctly.
The Shockers down here at this bottom with the defending champions, Alabama State. What is that record? 3-5?
Southern is 4-4.
Yeah, that's a shocker. And then Texas Southern is only what, 4-5?
Yep, Prairie View.
That's a shocker too.
4-5. Alabama State 3-5. Alcorn State 3-5, and then Valley hasn't gotten a win. But you see, Southern was regular SWAC champ last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought Southern would be much better than this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought Southern would be at least 1, 2, or 3. What is Southern at?
They at the bottom, Mr. Fred.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That don't make no sense. That's underachieving for Southern.
Well, you got to remember Alabama State. Mo used to coach there, and this year. This year they did this on purpose. They gave that ring ceremony against Jackson State when they played them. And Jackson State went into Montgomery and whooped they behind. And Alabama State has not recovered since that behind whooping that Jackson State gave to them. And I'm like, dog, when you talk to be petty, you know, they was rubbing in his face like, yeah, we beat you to win this, to get these rings. And Jackson State I think they took that personal. And then Alabama State, they really have not recovered this year. Every game I watched them, I say, this cannot be the same team from last year. Can't be. You know,
one of the games, Texas Southern beat up on Alabama State really bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Alabama A&M on the women's side, 8-1 in the conference, 12-9.
Oh, yeah, Miss Thornton.
Now never mind. Lord have mercy. Alcorn State, 7-1. You know they just upset Southern today.
Oh yeah, that's big.
That's a tough squad. Them girls from Alcorn, that's a tough squad. But I thought I didn't even really look at that game today. But I didn't see them beating Southern because them Southern girls, they play like little men out there. That's a tough team. So man, so you can look at them too. That's going to be the championship game there. Southern versus Alcorn in the women's side. But the men, I can't tell you.
Alabama A&M will be in it.
I don't see Dawn being able to beat. I don't know. I don't see him. Alcorn is playing right now. No, I don't think she can do it, and I don't think that Southern's gonna be in that championship game. Now I'm telling you.
Yeah, I agree. I think Southern will be in it. I think the world of Coach Funches. Yeah, I think he'll be in it. I do too.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, Alcorn, and now they upset Southern like that. I don't know if Dawn can beat them. I don't know where Alcorn found that team at. I said, where did they go outside of Norman to get these people? Because that is if you haven't watched Alcorn women play, they can actually play some ball. It shocked me. I was like, wait a minute. So,
Alabama State is 6-3. Texas Southern is 5-4. Jackson State, Arkansas Pine Bluff, and Florida A&M are all 4-5. Grambling State is 3-4. Valley is 3-5. Bethune-Cookman is 1-8, and Prairie View Women's has not won a game.
So Grambling's underachieving. They dragging. They struggling. At 3-4, I would think Grambling would be better than that. Yeah, so Grambling's struggling.
We struggling. Hell.
Well, Grambling's definitely struggling.
And
I thought FAMU would be better than that too. I thought FAMU would be better.
I don't know why you would have thought that.
I thought they showed some promise last year.
That girl left.
But they still got the same coach, don't they?
But the talent left. You talking about that young lady who was putting it all over the court?
Yeah, but they got the coach who played for Pat Summitt, right?
I don't know nothing about that, Mr. Ford.
Yes. I think he's a Tennessee grade or something.
What you say about Alabama State's women's coach?
Alabama State, she's a fashion model too. Yeah.
What's the coach at Alabama State women? What's her name?
I can't. She a tall woman too. I can't think of her name, man.
Mr. Mona, look up and see who's the coach at Alabama State women. Because you know they were under Miss Jackson for 20 plus years.
Watch when you pull up her picture.
Coach Janetta Hayes.
And where's she from? What's her background?
She was a former head coach at Texas Southern for 6 seasons and UNCC.
I think I remember her. You said she was at Texas Southern?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember her. Now, where did she go after she left Texas Southern?
Okay, let me see. Let me read her bio. She spent 2004-2005 season as an assistant coach for Rutgers University. She became the 6th head coach in history of the women's basketball program, replacing Frida Freeman Jackson. She's a veteran coach of 10 years.
Okay.
She coached at Texas from 2013 to 2019. She also played at coached at UMBC and UNCW.
And US, what was the other one?
She also served as head coach at Wiley College from 2006 to 2008. She was an assistant coach at Prairie View A&M from 2004 to 2006. She's a Houston, Texas native.
Yeah, I think I know her.
Oh, that's why she built like that. Okay,
yeah,
now it makes sense. Yeah.
What?
Now I see why she built like that. Yeah, she been eating a lot of good brisket down there. A lot. Wow. Now I see it. Oh man. And ever since that that loss, what was it? Alabama A&M beat the brace off Alcorn. Ever since that loss in conference play, Alcorn had lost. I'm telling you, that team is playing that latest team is playing some real good basketball. There's no way that Alabama A&M will blow them out again. No way. Not how they playing and how they beat Southern. I'm looking at the stats now, how they beat Southern. No, I don't see them losing it. All right.
What was the score with the Southern Alcorn women's game? What was that score?
That game up. You said Southern versus Alcorn.
Yeah, what was the score?
Let's go ahead and pull it up and see what so the score was 69-56. You know, Southern that's a pretty dominant.
Exactly.
I would say.
Now you see what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, because I was shocked. I was like, there's no way. Because I thought, I'm like, you know, SWAC.org gonna be updating stuff. I'm like, there's no way Alcorn is like this. I said, well, it is what it is now.
I mean, Maya Hunkin-Clater just had a day. She had a day today. She was 4 or 5 from the 3-point range. So she was on, as they say in that game, that Sega Genesis game, she's on fire. She's on fire.
I don't know where Alcorn got that squad from this year. They got one. The women's. I ain't talking about the men. You know, the men's suspect. You know, they live on no. But
I think
the women that
a lot of these girls have been on the team for quite some time, so they're upperclassmen.
Oh, okay.
Coaching. Yeah, Maya Hunkin-Clater played 37 minutes. She was 4 or 5 from 3-point range, 5 or 6 from free throws. She had 6 defensive rebounds. They had 38 defensive rebounds and only 9 offensive rebounds. So they was playing some defense.
They cleaning their glass.
Yeah.
Oh man.
She only had one other player in double digits. Prashunti Walker had 10 points. So they were playing some defense. That's probably what it was. Defensively.
Yeah, that's supposed to be their claim to fame is defense.
Oh, really?
Alcorn's girls, yeah, their defense supposed to be good.
I wonder how many turnovers they had. I
still think that's an upset that they beat Southern.
You think
Southern's girls got some? Southern's girls has beat what 2 FBS programs,
they was
right?
3 of 19 from 3-point range, so that's what it was. They took a lot of 3-point. Southern did, and none of them sunk today.
Yeah.
14 of 55 from field goal range. They wasn't hitting no type of buckets today.
Yeah. They probably had a
maybe with the defense.
They
Maybe it was a good
were on the
defense.
campus of Alcorn, right?
Yeah.
They probably had a pack house today.
They had 18 turnovers. Damn, Alcorn had 27 turnovers.
Oh, that's too many. That's too many. Now that's what'll get you killed in the tournament, all them turnovers.
That's what I was trying to say, is that type of stuff can definitely make or break you. Turnovers, not getting
Yeah.
layups and stuff. Y'all need to go shoot some layups. Y'all gotta shoot some layups. I thought you're supposed to hit the square. The square on the backboard, aren't you?
Right in the middle. It's gonna go in.
I seen a girl go up for a layup. I'm talking about she had a fast break point and she's supposed to make it with a layup. She go to shoot the layup and it misses. I said, Lord.
She was nervous.
Nervous.
It had to be. You missing wide open layups. That's the only thing it is.
I was
That's
so
fundamental.
shocked. I was so ashamed.
Yeah. But it's only what? When does the actual tournament start? What day?
It's in March.
Yeah, it should be the first week of March, right?
It's not the first, the second one.
Yeah, it should be. It's getting ready. Because it's getting ready. I just really hope this year for the men and women that neither one has to play a play-in game. And just say if Southern does, just say Southern wins the SWAC championship game in the tournament, they should not have to play a play-in game with them beating.
You gotta always remember the main thing they always trying to do is to get rid of those black universities out of it, because you got to remember they paying like $1 million a round, and one thing they don't want them black schools having is money from each round. So they gonna make them black schools play them play-ins because they trying to eliminate them as quickly as possible. That's the NCAA.
And that is true. But only reason why I say they shouldn't have to play a play-in game, they beat two what is it, FBS or whatever?
Power 4 schools.
They beat two of those schools.
Yeah, they did. But they're gonna always have either a 16 ranking or they're gonna make them do a play-in. That's their way of getting rid of the black schools. Because they want them black. They really don't want us in it, but they gotta let us in it. So so they, as soon as they can get you out, they want you out.
Because and that was and I may be wrong, but last year was the first time that both SWAC schools won a play-in game.
Okay.
In the same time, the men, you remember Alabama State won their play-in game, and then Southern won their play-in game.
Yeah, the girls. I remember Southern.
Yeah, and Alabama State, remember they won their play-in game at the last second, and I believe that's the first time in history that both won at the same time. I may be wrong about that, but I was like, I can't remember a time when both of them won the play-in game. So, but I really like that Southern basketball, the girls team, and they play real hard, real hard. But hey, I'm not sleeping on Alcorn this year. Not the women's, not the men. I'm not sleeping on them at all. And Alabama State, Alabama A&M coach Thornton, she's no joke. No, I don't think that they're gonna be able to keep her too much longer. Because you know how these schools come down here and they see something. The Power 4 schools, they see something, and they'll try to scoop them up. And she, to me, her social media following is what overshadows her coaching ability. And she's a good coach. Coach Thornton is a damn good coach.
She's a fashion model. She's got the little fashion going.
Yes.
But has she won the SWAC tournament yet? She's never won the SWAC tournament, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think she's never won it either. She's got to win that SWAC tournament to get the attention of them people.
Yeah. But you see and that's what they did to Jackson State head coach. I hate that she left.
Yeah,
I really hate that she hates
it. Listen, I think she hates it because I did check her. I don't think she's doing well up there.
Oh, she ain't doing too good? Oh,
No.
man.
Hey, Mr. Mona, what is UNC Charlotte's women's record so far? I think she regrets leaving too, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, because when she was coaching at Jackson State, she had Jackson State, she had the SWAC sold up.
Yeah, she did.
Her style and her ability to coach had everybody in the SWAC shook.
Yeah,
she was running through the SWAC.
She should have beat LSU that year. I watched that game. She should have beat them.
When Kim Mulkey first came, everybody said the referees had to find a way to get Jackson State out of there. Because, it was like, 10 minutes or something left? And they started calling these weird fouls and all this stuff. And that was the game. That changed the game.
I thought that her guard play let her down at the end. They dominated the game. But see, one thing in a tournament, your guards cannot make them turnovers.
Yes.
That's what I was saying earlier. When one of y'all said somebody had 27 turnovers, you would never win a tournament with no 27 turnovers. And see, the other thing, when you're going to be a championship team, your guard play has to be superior. And when she played LSU that year, the guards let her down them last 2 minutes.
Yes.
It was the go. Oh, Mr. Meeker, what's up, Mr. Bona, what is Tamika's record right now?
I don't think she in here.
Wait a minute. Mr. Moan.
I don't think she in here. I don't see an icon on the thing.
Somebody in the chat. Look, put in, what is UNC Charlotte's women's record so far? Because I don't think she's doing well.
Now, man, I hate that for her because I thought she was too. I thought she was an excellent coach, and I was shocked to see her leaving. I was like, huh? I was like,
Jay. Oh, there it is. She's 9-13. Is that her conference record or is that her overall?
9-13.
That's Stock. Let me see what that is. Stock Top David, bruh. Is that her overall? Is that her conference record?
Who conference record?
Miss Tamika up at UNC Charlotte. I mean, that's UNC Charlotte.
Now, why do you want to open up old wounds?
I ain't trying to open up. We talking about Miss Tamika. Listen, is this 9-13? Is this her overall or is this her conference record?
That's obviously her overall, but let's talk about this.
What's her conference record?
UNC Charlotte women's basketball.
Yeah.
Now, why are you opening up all these? This is a fresh scab. It don't take much to start the bleeding.
Well, she could come back. I'm quite sure Ashley and them will take her back.
Wait a minute. She's 9-13 overall.
What is she in the conference?
7-4 at home. She's 7-4 at home.
And what's her conference record?
1-7 overall, 3-6 in conference.
Ooh.
Damn. Okay. That's it. What did they in the AAC? What's her conference?
I don't know what conference she's in.
I think she's in the AAC.
Florida. She lost to Temple. She lost to Temple by 1. She beat the shit out of Florida Atlantic 77-56. She lost to South Florida 60-66. Lost to East Carolina 61-67. She been playing them close. She getting ready to play Tulane next week. Yeah.
Well, good luck to her because she gonna need it.
She's in the American Conference. She's in the American. She's in the American Conference.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. That's at AAC, I think.
So what you guys thinking? She needs another year for recruiting.
Yeah, she's gonna have to do something. They'll give her, let's see, they'll give her 3. Then they'll put on the clock.
Put her on what clock?
It's the
I
clock,
would
baby, and the coaching.
I
They
would
got a
have
clock.
never took that job. That's like the Colorado of basketball. Like you know how
I think she
Colorado
done realized that now. I think she probably done realized that.
the worst football job you could have in the FBS.
Yeah.
I think it's the worst just because of the location and for other reasons. But anyway, that's like the worst job you could possibly have. I mean, true enough, Dion is getting paid millions of dollars to be there. But
Yeah, that's gonna come to an end soon, though.
in terms of actually winning something,
They ain't
Norfolk
win.
State
If
lost to
Dion them
Howard.
wins 4 games this year, I'll be surprised.
No, but I was just saying, like, that's how her job is. Like, it's hard to recruit there because you have what you got, right? You got what, Duke? Tar
What you
Heels?
talking about, North Carolina?
I'm talking about like in terms of the schools that you have surrounding UNC Charlotte. You got
Oh yeah, North Carolina is a basketball state. Yeah, you
North
got
Carolina State,
Wake Forest, you got Duke, you got
NC State.
UNC Chapel Hill, you got North Carolina State.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a basketball.
So in terms of, and those are who you want to recruit against. But you're a smaller school and your alums are not as invested in basketball.
Oh yeah, you're right. Cause baby, let me tell you something.
Block Talk said that he hasn't seen Daphne out there. Daphne White, you know, that's her pick. That's her big. You got to have your bigs.
Oh yeah.
And so we don't know. Norfolk State lost to Howard 88-60.
I think that was on TV today.
Is it Howard women's or Howard men's?
That's how it was men, I think.
Oh.
Because you said the other day, Eastern Show is the best team in the MEAC, right?
I sure did.
So I think they number one. Eastern Show is number one.
No longer on the
Huh?
Daphne is no longer on the team.
At UNC Charlotte?
What? How do you know she's not on the team no more? I mean, she really tried with her.
Yeah.
When did that come out? I don't believe it. Do you think she'll come? I don't think she'll come back to HBCU.
Why?
She
They
can't.
pay.
Oh, what if they hire her at Prairie View?
I was about to say HBCUs pay just like everybody else.
What if they hire Coach Tamika at Prairie View? I'd be pissed.
She'll do like she did before. She'll take over the SWAC basketball, women's basketball.
What you mean? Google it.
Google
it.
who?
He said, "Google it." Daphne White's not on.
Oh yeah. She's been gone now 2 years or 3 years.
She had a couple of red shirts.
It should be what, 2 years?
She been gone 2 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So what y'all gonna do about what are your guys' thoughts about Coach Mo and Coach Marge? Jackson State basketball. Give your mid-year review.
With Jackson State?
Yeah.
You talking about the men?
We talk about both. You can start with the women.
Well, now I'm not too familiar with the women. I'll let Aunt do that. I've only watched Jackson State men twice. I haven't really watched the women.
Give us to us straight with no chaser. What you think? Mr.
She didn't recruit.
Brandy coming in here being messy.
Oh, Brandy. Hey, Brandy.
The Jackson State women's head coach, she did not recruit well this past offseason. That's my biggest complaint with her. She did not recruit well. And her in-game strategy kind of reminds me of Mo. They don't know how to put a team together to play together. got the players, but they don't know how to make them play together. I think they still trying to find a combination to play. That's my honest opinion. Recruiting, and she can't get them to play together. Totally different from the Jackson State teams from the last. And I ain't even talking about when Coach Tamika left, because if you remember last year when Tamika first, when she had the manager plan and stuff, she had a better cohesive group of 5 out there playing. This year it don't seem like that at all. So she gonna have to find her way. So and she definitely got to recruit better. So
all right, let's go to the men's. What's going on? You said we need to have a PTA meeting, Mr. Ford.
Yeah, what I saw was that when you got a player like that Ruffin kid, who is a player of the year kind of talent, and he's a guard, I thought that he would have gone out to the power forwards. You start with them, and you're looking for people where you can build a strong front line. You want the 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", even if you can get to 7 feet. You're trying to convince them to come and play with a player of the year type kid. Okay? And I thought, even though he's, having a super year, if that front line was better and he had brought in some bigger players that could play, I think Ruffin would be better than what he is now. Yeah. Because I told you, they said that Jerry West was an all-star in L.A. Once Wilt Chamberlain got there, he made Jerry West one of the greatest of all time.
What you think about the men's side?
Are y'all gonna be able to keep Dorian Miller? I'm being serious when I ask that. That talent, that dude is only a sophomore. Ruffin is the glue on that team. Dorian Miller is supposed to be his Scottie Pippen. And I don't see Dorian staying around. Once again, Coach Mo, Coach Mo can get the talent there. He can recruit. He cannot put 5 guys on that team together to play 2 halves of basketball. And the damn turnovers, my goodness. Turn the ball over too much. Go cold. I mean, you got some cold spurts that Jackson State goes through that I don't understand with all that damn talent on the team. You got to find another score. That's why I'm saying, are you going to be able to keep Dorian there? The kid from Pascagoula. The talented freshman that he's playing damn good basketball. But and last year, the PWIs came for him. But his mama, I believe his mama is the only reason why he hadn't left. Because she wanted him to go to Jackson State and stay there. So, Coach Mo, it's time for you to I'm serious when I say this. It's time for him to shit or get off the pot. One or the other. I'm serious. Because I don't think they're going to give him too many more times, too many more years. I mean, you got, let me see. What's that one? I can't think of his name, but you got one good big man. And I can't think of his name. But other than that, it's that front line is because see, last year you had Shaq and you had that big dude, that other big dude. This year you don't have that. You only got one big guy. So
and that's a damn shame.
Yeah. So
that's a damn shame. You knew coming into this season that you had full strength of Deshaun Ruffin.
Yeah.
And we don't have the aggressiveness that we need for the center. But underneath the basket, we don't have a power forward. We don't have, oh God, please. You're not gonna be able to play like that against Bethune-Cookman. They, like you said, they playing how many folks they play?
They playing 10 players with double-figure minutes.
Man, what? They be trying to have Deshaun Ruffin play all 40 minutes if they could.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are you gonna be able to keep him? And so, it's players like Deshaun that he was so highly recruited, and trust me, they are not. These PWIs are not giving up on him. They are trying to get that man, and I don't want him to leave. I want his behind to stay there.
Eligibility?
Yeah, he only a sophomore.
Who? Deshaun Ruffin only got more eligibility left?
No, not Deshaun. The kid from Pascagoula. I keep saying
they laying
the freshman
on the line with Deshaun Ruffin. They got him playing damn near 40 minutes. It's look. I don't know.
Not Ruffin. The kid from Pascagoula. What's his name? Damn it.
Dorian
McMillan. Yeah. That's the one I'm talking about. I keep saying Deshaun, but Dorian McMillan, that's the glue. I'm not the glue. That's your when it comes to shooting, the best player on that team, the scoring. It's gonna be hard to keep him. It's very hard. From my understanding, they was after that dude way like trying to get him to leave, like big time, as soon as the season was over. But like I said, his mama's not letting him leave. But now, I don't know, man. I don't know, because this tournament and this SWAC tournament, you're gonna have to run your at least an 8-man rotation. You're gonna have to. Because with Bethune, the way they playing, how Reggie got them dudes, and the thing about it, they are actually in shape. So if you playing 10 men and you only got and the other team only got an 8-man rotation, which is good. 8-man rotation is good, but you're gonna have somebody to put the ball in the hole. You're gonna have to. So good luck.
The Jamari Taylor, the running back from North Carolina Central, who transferred to Virginia, he was at the Senior Bowl today. And
how did he do?
I don't know how he did. I just know that he participated. Kevin Coleman, remember he came in with Travis Hunter, I believe.
Yeah, he was a wide receiver. He was from Missouri.
Yep, he gave a shout out to Jackson State.
Yeah, I remember him. He went up to Louisville and then he went back to Missouri, I think.
Yep, he went to Mizzou.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember him. He was highly rated coming out of high school. He was from St. Louis.
Yep. They said Dorian is injured. That's why he hasn't been playing.
Oh, he's injured now? Damn it. Y'all need him. What kind of injury does he have?
I do not have all of the information.
Well, you know they ain't gonna tell us anyway. Our folks hiding injury reports nowadays.
I'll forever have love for JSU. Go Tigers. JSU about 40, and I'll forever be supporting y'all. And when I get the chance opportunity, I will be back.
He said JSU by 40. He's got love for Jackson State. Kevin Coleman. When he gets a chance, he'll be back. That's from MTMV Sports. MTMV Sports was at the
he was on that super team. That super team was that team that Jackson State had. That was Shadu's sophomore year. That was a super team. That team was sabotaged by Deion Sanders after he realized he was going to Colorado. He sabotaged that team. That was one of the greatest teams that black college football had seen since the 90s.
The greatest.
It was what? Yeah, that was a super team. That team had Evan Henry, Zach Bro. What's that? That was the year they went to the Celebration Bowl and lost to North Carolina Central. But what Deion did, he sabotaged that team. He was trying to prove a point because he was mad with the people in Jackson and with the administration. And so he started kicking them kids off and encouraging them. He lied and said he didn't do it, but he was telling them kids to go into the transfer portal. And he did that as a way of getting back at the people at the top. That's why I tell you, Deion's a habitual liar.
Okay,
He's
but
awful.
he ended up actually sabotaging himself because
Yeah, he did. But I'm just
you
telling you, that
talk
team,
about
that was Shadur's sophomore year. We hadn't seen a team with that kind of talent since the 90s. That was a super team. That was
Lord
a super team.
had all of HBCU swearing up and down. You see how we beat that talented team, knowing that we was literally going out there with 30 players. But Dion ended up actually messing up his own legacy because you could have at least won one national black championship. You ended up losing twice in a row. Then when you got to Colorado, you didn't win that bowl game either.
No, he sure didn't. Because I told you, I done told you that story 100 times. When they went in that Alamo Bowl against them Mormons, baby, them Mormons whooped that ass, yeah. Like you talking about taking up that belt, they whooped that ass.
Over there wasting grass, Mr. Ford.
Yeah, they went down that Alamo Bowl. That was Travis them last game. Travis and Shadua's last game at Colorado. They got the shit beat out of them by them Mormon boys out of Utah.
Drug them up all up and down the
Yeah,
field.
they whooped, like you said, they took that belt off and beat ass. My aunts was so hurt because they love some Deion Sanders. I can't stand. You know, I ain't got nothing for him. He remind me of them damn what you call them prosperity preachers. Always standing up telling a lie.
I keep telling people. I said the only difference between Deion Sanders and Lane Kiffin gets to run anytime he wants to. I don't think Deion Sanders is going to be able to run from Colorado. They're going to throw him out of Colorado.
Yeah, they gonna.
That's just my opinion.
I told Mr. Mona what kind of job they gonna have for Leland when they kick his ass out of Boulder.
Yeah,
what kind of job y'all gonna have for him down there in Jackson? Because you know he coming back.
Who's coming back?
Neely. They gonna kick his ass out too.
Wait a minute.
What kind of job y'all gonna have for him?
Hey, First, how you doing?
Hey, what's happening? What's happening? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
What's up, Mr. Ford?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Doing fine. I realized today I'm not famous enough because you don't know me, so I got a lot of work. I
do know. I follow you. Yeah, I know you.
Oh, okay.
Bro. I've commented on your show before. I've been listening to you at least 3 years.
Oh, okay. I appreciate it.
Well, and let me tell you this. You know, like I know, Deion Sanders ain't worth a shit. You know that. Like I always say, he's a habitual liar.
Well, I done went to war with the Deion stands. I done been to war with them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, bro, I've been listening to you at least 3 years.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's who I was talking about, Mr. Ford.
Okay. Yeah, I've been listening for 3 years, at least 3 or 4.
Yes, sir.
I did an interview with First.
Yeah. Everybody should go watch that. I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm talking about? That fool with me. But really did a great interview with Timona last night. We had a lot of fun. I think y'all gonna enjoy them for real.
Okay. Well, listen, guys, it's my bedtime. Listen. Let me go and check out. And Mr. Mona, when you coming?
I want to say something real quick though, Mr. Ford.
Yeah.
Because I don't have anybody to talk to about this kind of stuff.
Okay.
Donald Trump seems unprecedented. Okay.
Right.
But I know you know about old Tricky Dicky Richard Nixon.
Oh, okay? Yeah. I grew up on him. Yeah.
Yeah. So how does what he's doing compare to old Tricky Dicky?
Okay. Now let me say this about Nixon.
Okay.
See, Nixon came up, his presidency started in 1969. America was at its zenith, okay? And he went into the 70s. You know, they eventually forced him out of office in 1974. But see, there were some things that America had. America was dominant at that time. See, what we're going through right now, They have taken all the safety rails off. America is crashing and getting ready to burn. And that's the difference. See, the depression that they had in the 1930s, it's going to be child's play compared to the depression we getting ready to go through. Man, we getting ready to go through starvation. We finna see diseases coming here. It's gonna be wars. That's gonna be a civil. I done told Mr. Mona, the only reason the people don't know it is because they waiting on the media to say it. We actually in a civil war now. But the other thing is, the United States military got to go and fight in this war over here in the Persian Gulf, because they finna fight in the Persian Gulf. So it's two wars facing us right now, one at home and one in the Persian Gulf. But the difference between Nixon, first of all, Nixon was highly intelligent. This guy's an idiot. This guy's a straight idiot. And on top of that, he's very sickly. He's mentally insane. Now, historically, we compare him to the Roman Emperor Nero. If you ever get a chance, read about the Roman Emperor Nero and what he did. Rome was burning. He was playing his fiddle, and then he blamed the whole thing on the Negroes of that time, which at that time they were called Jews or Hebrews. And that's what this guy finna do. When America get ready, when it's crashing now, he gonna blame everything on the black people, the Hispanic people, and the Native Americans.
Mr. Floyd, you know, you've been watching me, so you know I'm an old history teacher, okay?
Oh, yeah. And I am too.
God bless you for serving the people. You just confirmed a lot of the stuff I've been telling my brothers and everything like that. You know, I know it from reading books, but you know it from living it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
We're definitely in some scary times right now. I just wanted to ask you about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, listen, Mr. Mona, when you coming back?
Tuesday or Thursday.
Okay. Listen, y'all have a good night and stay warm now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Bye-bye.
Somebody say they want to toss a ball. What they want? What they want to toss a ball? What they talking about? They trying to run my blood pressure back up.
Yeah, they want your blood pressure to be back up because you was at the game today, so you know what's up.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. I had to just sit there on the stairs for a little bit and compose myself because that one was tough.
Did you go to both the girl and the boys?
Oh yeah, yeah. Got to show love to both. Got to show love to both. The girls got it done.
All right, so show me the girls first.
Okay, the girls play defense. This is the thing. If we could take the girls' defense and combine that with the boys' offense, the boys' offense today was down. But the boys' usual offense, we would easily win the SWAC, probably get like a 14-13 seed or something, because you have a dynamite team. Because one of them play defense, the other one play offense. Today, the girls, they made some layups. That's what I've been asking for. Can y'all make your layups? They get down there, but they just be smoking them layups like a pack of Newports. They made more layups today. Now, the men, we desperately missed Mr. McMillan. We needed him today because now all they doing, these teams guarding roughing. They switching all the screen roll action. They putting a lot of size on them. Roughing, they list them at 5'10". Somebody that stood next to him, y'all got to let me know, is Rough really 5'10"? Because some folks saying 5'8", 5'9". He's a hell of an athlete. But he on the, you know, I'm 6 feet tall, but stand out there on the basketball court, I'm short. So it's a big man's game. So they putting length on him and making him try to score over that. And he get by, but our guys got to make shots. And so without McMillan, it was rough today. But it came down to a one play. They ran a side screen roll action. Grambling did. We left the boy butt naked. He stroked the 3 ball. That really was the game. But we damn near tied it up at the end. I want to say that was Jamie Mitchell, another Jacktown Jew. He shot it, bounced off a couple times. That's when my blood pressure went through the roof. That's when y'all almost had to come see about your boy and take me over there to the university. Cause I thought we were gonna tie it up.
I mean, he did shoot the game-winning 3 against FAMU. So
it was a great play. The play that Mo drew up is something I used to
but he
use.
wasn't hitting today, so I wouldn't have put it in his hands. What about Hoover? He should
It was,
Hoover.
Hoover
He
been
was,
hot and cold. Hoover is well coached. He was coached by my
Mitchell
partner.
was cold today.
Yeah.
Ice cold like this snow out here, this white snow that's out my porch.
For that last play though, they put 2 on roughing. So their plan was they weren't gonna let him touch it, and we were taking it out full court. So they had to go full court in a few seconds. So they just did a play where you do a home run pass and you're big, and he can throw it to a shooter on either side. And so he chose to throw it to Mitchell. Yep. But I had my meme ready. I was gonna get my broom and go outside my door and sweep around my door. And I was going, ain't it a song, ain't it a blues song or something? A gospel
Sweep
song?
around your own front porch before you
That's
go.
what I
Sweep
was.
around mine. Sweep around. Yep. Sweep around your own front
So
porch.
I thought we were finna sweep Grambling, and that's what I was gonna do, and they ruined that. Yep. Tough day.
Well, so where do you see us going for the rest of the season? If we don't get McMillan back, what can we do? What's going on?
First of all, they got to do a better job of telling us what's going on. How folks be getting injured and we don't get like an update about nothing? We just had to look over there and see cuz in street clothes. I don't know if it girl done left them. I don't know if it ankle hurting. I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know if we got the flu. We just don't be knowing what be going on. Same thing with the women. You know, got to come on the SheLovesThee podcast. I might well say it here. Streets telling me that she didn't get injured. Streets telling me that she quit. That's what the streets telling me. Now I know when I watched the Bethune game on SWAC TV, they said she was injured. So then I went to the website, and you can do this now. If you go to our women's website and you look at the roster, you don't see Massonet on there at all. It's like she never existed.
Oh, Lord.
But they trying to tell me that she got injured. I don't like to be lied to now.
Oh,
just keep it 100. So I don't know. But we need the real. We need some real information about what's going on out here. Just like our football team. Now maybe y'all done found out. I still don't know why. What's the yellow boy name? The running back. I still don't know why he didn't play in the SWAC title game. Has that come out yet?
She's not on here.
She ain't. I told you, yeah, she ain't on there. That last game she played was Alabama State. I think she had like 18 in that game. I think Pegues was the leading scorer in that game, but she was the second leading scorer. But that was it. And now it's like she just disappeared. She vanished. So I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of stuff. Grambling had a girl on their team today, a big, which some we need.
Let's go. That was hard.
Streets telling me that was another issue. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
What would you grade them so far for the season?
The women or the men?
Offensively and defensively. Give them a grade on men and women.
All right, for the women, I get a defense a B. Offense though, shit. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna be kind.
Don't be kind. Be real.
Be real. I am the realest. That's true. I'm gonna get an offense a D. Cause we smoking too many layups. This D1 ball. They playing hard. This is what I need everybody to get. If everybody watch the game, you watch the game, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. They playing hard, they're playing hard defensively, they're playing hard offensively. Coach is up, coaching her ass out. She in a 6-inch heel, she jumping in the air. I don't see how she do it. But we getting butt naked layups and we smoking them. We smoking them like that good kush y'all used to be smoking back when y'all were in college. Y'all know you did it. I ain't gonna tell nobody you did it. You know, I know y'all saved now and you're in the church, but you know you did it. Okay, that's how we be smoking them layups. Okay, so I can't give them above a D for that. Now on the boy side, the men's side, offensively, A minus. A minus. Other than Bethune. Now, Bethune, I don't know what the hell Bethune did to us. Okay, they got kind of physical with us. But other than that, we've been humming pretty much in SWAC play. But defensively, D.
Damn.
D. Because we've been having, and they know, the coaching staff know they've been struggling defensively. That's why they've been running so much zone. They've been running 1-3-1, 2-3. You do that kind of stuff for several reasons. You do that when you can't guard in a man-to-man and you're trying to mask it. Or you do it when somebody in foul trouble and you're trying to, you know, protect them a little bit or something like that. Or if you got a team that can't stroke the ball from the outside and you like, okay, we're going to gamble and pack the paint. But the reason we doing it is because we can't guard in man-to-man.
Damn.
That's why we doing it.
Damn.
So like Mr. Ford said, when you got a dude like Deshaun Ruffin, who was a McDonald's All-American, who I got a tape right now, I went and found a clip of him playing one-on-one against the former #1 pick in the draft, Paolo Banchero. All the hoopers out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. He an all-star for the Orlando Magic. That's the caliber player we got at Jack State. So we clearly got the most talented player in the SWAC. But we got to make our open shots. He going to create open shots, and we got to play some damn defense. If we do that, we'll give Bethune everything they want in the SWAC championship.
Damn. They saying the women can't dribble. Lord have mercy. We just got to work on some stuff.
Well, we just lost a guard. I mean, she quit. And mysteriously, we don't know. That would help if we had that guard.
I'm sorry, you have to swallow your coaching pride and go back and get her. You have to swallow your coaching pride and go back and get her.
I want to just know what the real is. Cause look, I've been there, I was a coach. Shit, I've had players on my team, I had to kick their ass off. These kids crazy. But can we be real? We need to know the real. I don't need the commentators telling me little short out with an injury, and then I get somebody in my inbox saying first, no, that ain't what happened. I sit behind the bench. I heard what happened.
Lulu.
So we need to know the truth. What's happening? Then they told me that last year, coach on the women's team left in the middle of the year. Y'all remember I wasn't locked in last year. My mama passed February 7th.
Condolence.
Thank you. But I ain't know about that. Anybody got the info on that? The coach getting, I don't know if the coach got fired. I don't know if the coach quit. I don't know what's that. But somebody told me that he was a good recruiter. So there's been a lot of stuff going on with the women's program.
Oh. DP just left. Dang, they said Christmas left too.
It's real. And we had a decent year last year, right? Then we get to the semifinals of the SWAC tournament, the women.
We beat Grambling.
And then Dilworth was player of the year, right?
Yeah. She didn't have no more eligibility though.
Yeah. So I don't know. Seems like we just gotta work on some people skills then, I guess.
Oh, they were saying DP got a position somewhere else, that he was the one that got Talia Dilworth. He was the recruiter. He was the recruiting tool.
So we lost out. Well, that explains what the other brother was talking about then. Wasn't he saying he was disappointed in our recruiting?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yes. Yes. The recruiting. If you look at from when Coach Tamika was there, if you go back and look how that women's teams was recruiting, and she was getting some damn good guards, and she was getting big girls that can play down in that paint. And the women game also, just like the men game, but more in the women game, if you can get you a big girl that can get down there in that paint and can box out, get you some rebounds, those guards gonna do the work for you.
Yeah,
that's how old girl from South Carolina. That's how she was winning all them damn championship games. State. Look at the big girls that she had. Then you go back and look at how Tamika was recruited, and that'll show you. So, but I can tell you this: Tougaloo men's basketball team, we gonna win our stuff. We 10-2 in our conference.
How the women? How the women doing? My old high school coach is the women's coach. How the women doing?
Tougaloo women?
Yeah,
they there. They ain't doing too hot, man.
Yeah,
they ain't doing.
I need to holler at coach there. I need to try to go help out more old.
They ain't doing too hot. Yeah, the men doing well though. So
okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, the men 10-2 in conference, but we played Suno, Xavier, Christian College here, Talladega over there, Oakwood, and we play Southern Baptist, Arkansas Baptist. We play all kind of little small religious schools and stuff. But it's all good though. But getting back to Jackson State women though, from what I'm listening to when you was talking, now even with the person quitting, they don't have nobody to back her up, right?
Well, J5, Miss Cotton, she's shouldering a lot more responsibility now. She got to handle the ball a lot more. They brought in like now this girl, I'm not familiar with this girl. She a light-skinned girl. She's taking on more not Pegues. Pegues is the shooter, but it's another light-skinned girl that coming in and having to handle the ball a lot more, But like you said about them bigs though, having a Misha Williams Holiday, Angel Jackson, Daphne, what was Daphne last night? Was it White?
Daphne White was a big.
Yeah. Like that was a 6'4", 6'5", 6'6".
6'5".
Yeah. Daphne was 6'5". I think Angel was 6'6", and I think Amisha might have been 6'4", but she was stocky. You know what I'm saying? And they were dominant down low. Dominant.
You couldn't fuck with them. Oh, they was bad.
Hell no. They were cold.
Lord.
They were cold.
Then you
she
had
a pipeline.
You had Jariah Covington.
Ooh. Jariah, I think, is on her staff now. If I'm not mistaken. I think Jariah became a coach and she's on her staff now. But we had Deja Rogan. So you had Deja Rogan win SWAC Player of the Year as a guard, but you also had Amisha win it as a big. You know what I'm saying? So she had that thing humming. But again, to Coach Richards' credit, hell, Dilworth won Player of the Year last year. But it seemed like something went on in the team chemistry with, like you said, losing the recruiter, then this young sister quitting this year, and then Miss Esco dipping and going to Grambling. When Miss Esco is from Canton, like I am. We grow up on Jackson State. That shit in our blood. The boom used to come to Canton High homecoming parades in March. So for somebody that's from Canton to leave Jackson State and go to Grambling, something was up. In Canton, we don't fuck with nothing but Jackson State. You gonna have some Alcorn sprinkled in Canton, but it's gonna be mostly Jackson State University. And that girl is probably 6'4". Let me look that up.
They said that she was rocking. I said, wait a minute. Hold up.
Now, it got it listed as 6'1", but I saw that girl out there today. That girl ain't no damn 6'1". But yeah, we got it done though. They gonna stick D. We just gotta score the ball. I like what somebody said. We going 7-3 down the last 10. We get that done, I'll be very proud.
I mean, it looks like they're getting their footing with Cotton. You know, they just gonna have to run through Cotton. The offense gotta run through Cotton.
And we can't have nothing else done. No, nobody else need to quit. Shit. Shit, they gonna have to have.
Hey, you might have to call. Can you call a tryouts? Can you get tryouts?
or shit. Let somebody come in and have a prayer meeting with them or something, like tone it down. Let's have some team camaraderie. Let's shit. We can't lose nobody else.
At this point, we're gonna have to do walk-ons. Can they do that?
So, I don't know, but shit.
If you're 6'5" and up, just come stand underneath the basket. That's all you gotta do. Come stand underneath the basket.
I know that right.
That's all you gotta do. And get your damn tickets. Don't forget.
Yeah. For all the Jacksonians, I don't understand why the Jacktown Jews don't be deep up in there. I don't get that. It be like a wine and cheese joint up in the AAC. Folks just really be chilling. And it's because you don't have the young people in there and you don't be having the community in there. Like, again, I grew up in this area. We be lit at the basketball game. You know what I'm saying? You be up in there, you loud and folk cussing and you into it. It be laid back. The Boom was at the game today playing some of the same joints, you know, but it's not the same vibe. But that's why we need the community up in there.
I be watching it on SWAC TV.
You can tell a difference from football though. And we're a football school, I get that. But
no, we still would have basketball rocking to a certain extent, especially on Saturdays.
That's what I'm saying.
It might be a little light on the Monday and Thursdays, but Saturdays we get it rocking.
Now the Boom being there helped the mood some today because again, that's the young people, that's the kids. You know what I'm saying? So they were able to get into some of the defense chants and booing the other team when they were at the free throw line. The Divine Nine was up in that thing. They were doing that thing. It was Greek night. So they were doing a party walks and shit. So that was dope. But I just want that thing packed out.
And y'all make sure that you go to shout out your channel first.
Oh yeah. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. First letter, make sure you put that $sign in it because you know your boy about that money. Follow me across all social media platforms. That's on Facebook. First letter, I got 62,000 over there. I'm trying to get to 70 ASAP, okay? So help me with that. If you're on Facebook and you ain't following me, help me get on to 70,000 followers over there. Instagram, @firstrealist, @first_realist_100, okay? I'm at 71,000 over there. I need to get to 75,000 ASAP. Help your boy over there. On TikTok, it's @first_realist_100. I'm at 14,000 over there. I need to get to 15,000 ASAP. It's first letter on Threads. I'm at 15,000 over there. Help me get to 20,000 ASAP. Run your boy up everywhere. It costs you nothing to hit that button. New interview with Timona. You gonna love it. You know what I'm talking about? She getting the classic. Put it on some intro. You know I'm gonna bring her out. Okay. I watched this show like y'all do, and I even learned some things about it that I didn't know. You feel me? So you gonna learn some things. We had some fun. And I'm
gonna bring it back on, and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna bring him back on.
Oh, this ain't my official visit. You know, I just popped on.
This is not his official. He just popped in to speak to Mr. Ford. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Official. We're gonna have an official live. We're gonna do the code words game. So y'all bring y'all drinks that night.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have an official.
We're gonna have some fun. I just want to have some fun. Can we have some fun?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I might even read some folks. That would be fun too, you know, because I don't do live shows and I don't read my comments. Okay.
Oh,
So
that's
maybe
that we gets it in the comment section.
yeah, so this may be the place. See, I didn't know Mr. Ford watched my show because I don't read my comments. You feel me? For my mental health. Because if I see somebody say some fuck shit, I'm gonna want to beat their ass, and I can't beat their ass digitally. You know what I'm saying? So for my mental health, I just say, you know what, fuck it. If you love me, you love me. I might be missing out on your comments. I'm not ignoring you. I just don't see that, okay? Because I be wanting to strangle a motherfucker for talking shit, okay? But it would be very fun. Maybe don't they do somebody showed up mean tweets? What was that, Jimmy Kimmel or something?
Yeah, it's Kimmel doing the NBA final. He does the mean tweets. Yeah.
That might be something fun to come on here and do, you know, because people like to watch folks go off. My wife be watching that. She be watching TikToks of people just going off on folks that just said something crazy. And I feel like the real one, y'all like when I be going off on people. Y'all liked when I went off on Deion Sanders. Y'all like that. That's my highest viewed video when I went off on his ass. Then you like when I cussed out what's his name? Roland Martin. You like when I cussed out Ed Reed. Y'all something else with y'all selves. Yes, y'all. Yes, yeah, they are. I love y'all. But y'all be putting me up. Y'all, yeah, I know First gonna say it. I know he finna go off on their ass. And you right. You right. You know, I had to be nice when Mr. Ford was on here, you know, because y'all know I can't stand Donald John Trump.
So they got one more question for you first.
What's that?
They said, what do you think about Mo Williams responding to your video about the team?
Y'all already know. Now, my channel members, the realest ones, y'all already heard my response. Y'all need to join the channel, by the way. Okay, join the channel. Y'all get exclusive content. Okay, so they already know how I feel about that, but I'll reveal it here. I ain't like that shit. I did not like that because Coach Mo told me to rock with them. You can't say that. You can say a lot of shit about me. You can say I cuss too much. What else motherfuckers be saying? I don't know. So you can say whatever you want, but you can't say I don't rock with Jackson State University. That's just insane. My mama is a 2-time graduate. My sister got her BA all the way up to her PhD at Jackson State University. I went to Jackson State for some graduate work so I could become a teacher. You know, when you don't major in education, you had to go what's called the alternate route. And so that's what I did, night school, going to Jackson State after teaching school all goddamn day, driving to the education building, up in Dr. Gentry class. So I actually sat my ass down in Jackson State University. I had a pause account. And you gonna tell me rock with y'all. But goddamn it, I'm one of the few that really like fucking like cover basketball. You know what I'm saying? So you know damn well you can't say that about me, man. You know what I'm talking about? But I knew what he was really saying. He was really saying, don't say nothing critical. That what he really saying.
But we don't do that over here.
I can't do that. My fans know I'm gonna say what I see. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say what I see. I do the same thing in football. In football, in that SWAC championship game, end of the first half, I don't know how many timeouts we had, but I know goddamn well we shouldn't have thrown that ball. You put that young man, put that freshman quarterback in a terrible situation. That's what led to that pick. That led to them 3 points. What we lose by 2? So what? I'm not supposed to say that? I'm supposed to turn Stevie Wonder all of a sudden? Hey, I can't say Stevie Wonder because he blind, but he be knowing some shit, and he gonna say it too. So I got to say it. So if our defense trash, I'ma say it. I'ma say they trash. If they turn up, I'ma say they did their job. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, ain't nobody paying me. Jackson State don't pay me shit. Now, if they want me to just be like the social media influencer wing of the program, I'll accept the check. I will accept the check. and I won't say anything critical. Then I will let y'all know, hey, y'all, I'm in the program now. I can't do that. But ain't nobody paying me shit. So I got to do my job. I'm gonna say what I see. So yeah, that's how I felt about that. It's all love though. I love the boys team, you know what I'm talking about? Coach Mo ran, he be running some good shit. You know, getting Deshaun there. Great get, you know. But when we fuck up, I got to say that. I coached basketball. So I actually know what I'm looking at. You know, my partner is the best high school coach in the state of Mississippi, Anthony Carlisle, Starkville High School. Shout out to my boy. So I know what I'm looking at. So I got to say what I see.
First, I can't wait for our show.
Oh yeah, we're gonna turn up. We're gonna have a good time.
We're gonna turn up.
I should have come on before I stopped drinking so I could really, you know, get loose. But I'm gonna have a sparkling grape juice. Yeah, man. I stopped drinking now.
Yeah, when we have our shows, everybody has their drinking choice: lemonade, water, tea, vodka.
Yeah, I'm gonna get something real good. I'm gonna get
champagne,
something like
bubbling water.
Get some good sweet tea or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna enjoy myself. Y'all gotta be ready to have fun with me now.
They're telling you to show off your King McNeil.
Oh yeah, hey, shout out to my brother Brandon McNeil. Look, the King McNeil collection is black owned, y'all. They make all of their own shit. These boys doing it big. They got their own folk over there in China making their shit. Okay, the other boys, two of them. He just went to China to check on their factory. I'm so proud. Now they so shy they won't come on. I want to do like a life story on them because I think their story would inspire a lot of people. But they just too shy. But I'm gonna tell their goddamn story. This is amazing what they're doing. Brandon McNeil, I went to Southern Miss with him. He majored in business, but he ended up being a teacher because he wanted to coach basketball. He rose up in teaching and went into administration. So we had a bond off of that. Now we have a bond because we both business people. And I'm telling you what he's doing, they killing it. His mama, Jackson State alum. Yeah, Jackson State alum, you know. So Tigers, we everywhere. Now they from Illinois, you know what I'm saying? But their roots are here. You feel me? And so they were just waiting to get the JSU license. They've been trying for a long time, and we were giving them a runaround. Okay, so that's why they have more pieces right now for some of the other schools like Alabama A&M, and you know what I'm saying. But a whole lot more stuff is over there in production. He be texting me all the new stuff. Some stuff I can't show y'all.
But it's exclusive.
Ooh, just be ready. And if you're in the Divine Nine, they already number one in Divine Nine. They number one in that. So if you're in the Divine Nine, go shop as well. You feel me? I'm telling you, black owned, and he's just a great dude. This is one of the best human beings I've ever met. Like this dude really helped me. Like I don't want to get emotional about this. You know, I've been dealing with a lot, y'all. You know. But I can't say that brother right there has been a bright spot in my darkness. So y'all fuck with the King McNeil collection. Y'all see this fire denim I got on tonight.
What's good?
When's the next time you going live? Shout out your channel.
Oh, y'all already know what it is. It's the Orange Sports, man. I'm back to going live now. Now all this bad weather's over with. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. And y'all come on in here. And the only thing I ask y'all to do is hit the like button. I cover all 12 SWAC schools, and I pull no punches. And I'm still looking forward to this SWAC basketball tournament. And I'm telling y'all, this tournament for the men is gonna be one to watch.
It is.
I don't know who's gonna win it, but I'm telling you, this year is the men's SWAC tournament year. That's all I gotta say, man. I'm about to get on up out of here, man. It's way past my bedtime. I gotta get up and get me some old English 800 in the morning. So y'all have a good night. Thank you for having me on your channel.
Good
All right,
night.
brother.
Thanks for coming.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go in here and put y'all boy Mr. Bear to bed. He's had his popcorn. We watch a little bit of Sing together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Y'all know, yeah, we watched a little bit, but he's still dealing with that light sensitivity. So it's like he's covering himself up with the covers and just listening to it. It's a lot of that autism.
Overstimulated. He's sensory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sensory.
That autism is something else. We're gonna get into all of that. You know, when I come on, we're gonna get into it all. You feel me? But I'm going and get him into this bed to keep him on his schedule before he snap out.
All right. Thank you for coming.
Appreciate you. No, thank you for doing that interview again, kicking off my interview season again. All the fans of She Loves Thee, y'all are gonna love it. Make sure you watch it. Make sure you share it.
Don't forget to send me the collaboration link because it'll put it on my channel so they can click it. Okay, good. So I gotta just accept it. Cool. Got you. All
right, y'all be easy now.
All right. And y'all, everybody, don't forget to get your damn tickets. Don't forget, get your damn tickets. Edwin Moore, Mr. Moore, don't be coming up in here at 12 o'clock talking about some good evening. Good evening. You done missed the show. JTV Viz said he had to re-upload the Boom performance tonight. So make sure y'all head over to JTV Vids. Make sure on Monday that we hit up and all of your support all of your HBCU platforms. Right, it's literally the next day he coming in here and talking about some how y'all doing. What? Excuse me, sir. You are late. You missed the whole thing. Anyway, we waiting for those season tickets office to open. And so I will see you guys on Tuesday. Am I going? Yeah, I'm going live on Tuesday, y'all. I'll be live on Tuesday. We're gonna be stuck in the house till probably Wednesday. Y'all be blessed and be safe. And y'all have a good night.